Welcome to another fun and exciting episode of World by Night, the Vampire Edition. As we last left off, everybody made it back to David's Paris home.
We did.
So, that's where we're leaving off, and that's where we're starting. So, I'll let you guys.
Alright, are we starting precisely at where we left off, or did we all go to sleep? I can't remember.
We'll say everybody went to sleep. I can't remember either, so we'll just say everybody went to sleep. What's the next night?
That works.
Oh. Well. Nighttime. Got it.
Time is time.
Well, I know Giovanna wants to make her move during the day, so.
Oh.
Okay. So.
She's kind of just gonna, I guess, well, let's see.
I mean, if you want to do daytime, we can. I have independence, honestly.
Oh, well, a vampire does still have to eat, you know.
Eat, sleep, all the fun stuff, yeah.
Yep, so.
There's not enough supply here.
Yeah, you guys are actually hungry.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably should eat them.
Take care of the basics and.
Didn't they have any blood delivered to you either? As well, just like in the other house.
Nobody asked. So.
I presumed.
Yeah, you never assume, presume anything. If you don't tell me, I don't know, so it doesn't happen.
Right?
Then I will go search for the dude.
Okay, you find him, you ask him to get. He says he'll see what he can do.
I like drinking from humans.
I do.
Very weird vampire who doesn't like drinking.
Innocent humans. I didn't mind drinking from the ones that attacked us.
The innocent ones taste the best. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Not like I'll drink from humans if I really need to. I won't drink from humans.
Alright, so you guys get some food, actual food, because you can eat.
Fancy.
Well, I'm going to take care of both of my food needs. Because I know that I have some blood that I need to get back.
Okay. You wake up in a darkened room. You have no idea where you're in. Last thing you remember, you guys were getting attacked by humans and werewolves. But this definitely doesn't look like the hallway you were in last. And you don't feel bodies underneath you. You're actually laying on your back. Yeah, okay. Feels like you're laying on some kind of bed, you think. It actually feels, now you can feel it, well, you don't mind it, but it's snow. Okay. Hello. Ah, you're finally awake. Pity you can't go anywhere, it's daytime.
Oh.
Sneak.
All I see is a little cat tail tips between the two.
Came behind me, yeah.
Yep.
Here, say hello to everybody.
Aww.
That's a public thing. Keeps looking at me, Daddy. Help me.
Oh, the puppy.
Oh,
Look at his
Kiwi.
tub. Just so you know, the people you killed were, well, aside from the obvious crew you attacked, the others were kinfolk. You now have a price on your head. And every shifter in Europe will be looking.
Where am I now?
You're still in Paris. You and your friends all have prices on their heads.
Who do I have to talk to?
To get the price removed?
Yeah.
The shifters.
I don't think they'll look too kindly at us. At least me showing up.
The rat kid had relatives that were watching everything that happened. Here's the most ironic part of the whole thing. They weren't there for you. They were hunting Lucian and Marcus.
Lovely.
Oops.
So we helped Lucian and Mark. Great.
No, Lucian and Marcus were taken by your other companion, the weird one, named female to a male.
Malkavian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, he staked the crap out of him, put him to a wall, and last we saw, they were walking out with him. He had both of them over his shoulder. Stake still in place.
Where's Giovanna?
I believe they returned to her ghoul's estate. We can get you there, but you will have to wait till nightfall.
Very well.
I thought it.
Thank you for all your help.
Just stay here. You'll be safe. You may hear some racket in. Just stay in this room.
Okay.
No, I'll jump in this room. Well, I don't know. Is it nighttime or daytime? I don't care.
Well, you said nighttime initially, so that sounds like
Yeah,
okay.
but then you were like, well, I want to get everything done during the day. So I was like, okay, fine, it's daytime.
Well, no, that's that, and that's why I was like, oh, well, vampires still have to do this. And so I was like, oh, okay, I can roll with this. That's why I'm confused.
Fine, it's nighttime. Fine, it's nighttime. You wake up, they sneak you all the way out of the sewers that you were in. Which, by the way, just be glad you don't have to smell. But they finally get you to the estate. The servants are not very happy to smell you. Couple hours go by, you're sitting there eating. You hear a knock at the door. Servants go and get it. Miss Agrippa, I think this person's here for you. You see a servant
I'll
just
get up.
staring at you.
I'll get up and go check it out.
They open the door, you see Cindy.
Cindy, come in. I'm
Awesome.
starting to wonder what happened to you.
I don't remember much.
Well, you went off with the Nos in the down in the underground city there in the tunnels. And that was the last we saw of you last night. They took you away, carried you away.
You're right off in the middle of the fight.
From what I understand, that was not that much fun.
Oh, that was fun.
Giovanna,
I
Cole,
wouldn't know.
you both get texts from Crystal.
What does it say?
How do you guys manage to piss people off no matter where you go?
It's a talent.
That's okay. Yeah, that's
My
just one of my
response,
talents.
oh god, my response, you can't please everybody.
His return
Especially
response,
werewolf.
you have the entire shifter nation in Europe hunting you.
Giovanna is actively now very confused because she doesn't know why. She doesn't know what happened with that fight.
Oh, by the way, you guys have prices on your heads. Not worth my time because they're too small, but just thought I'd tell you. My recommendation,
And actually,
get the hell out of Europe.
Giovanna looks up at that while she's reading it. What the fuck did I do? Is there something I don't remember?
We
No,
killed
it's
some
my
wolves the
fault.
other night.
Wait, what is this infamous we? I didn't kill any wolves.
I
The
didn't
rest
kill
of
any
us
wolves.
did, though. Yeah, it's true. I got finishing one.
Guilt by association.
I didn't kill any wolves.
That is weird. I don't know if anybody else sees it, but Josie's mute button keeps coming on and off over here. However,
I think it's
I can still hear you. That's what's weird. It shows that you're muted, but I can hear you.
Remember, my
Yes.
computer is haunted.
Huh.
Yeah, apparently your Hangouts is all kinds of haunted there, Zero. I mean, it's
could be
fine. It
But hers is for some reason on voice activation, so every time she talks, it just activates.
that might be it, actually, from the thing. But every time she
Oh,
does talk,
yeah.
yeah, because every time you talk, it goes off. So, yeah, it must be voice activated. Lucky bitch.
Do I need to change
you're
a
fine.
setting?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I just thought it was
It's-
weird. I kept seeing it flash, and I'm like, what the hell?
It
I know,
seems to
so
go
off
on
topic.
when I'm typing.
Yeah, any sound you make, it's probably sound. So that's fine. No big deal.
It's really perceptive.
Okay. Yeah, I just have to.
Oh. Sidebar.
So, back to what we were talking about.
Now that the storyteller got everybody all
Oh,
asking about it.
yeah. So, it's guilt by association. I killed the shifters. Everybody's got a price on their head.
Well, I
Yeah.
certainly
And just then
Have
you
the
hear
food.
howls outside.
Ah!
She did it.
Hmm.
She did it.
sword or claws.
You
Oh.
hear
So
lots
bullets.
of howls outside.
Yeah.
Is there another way out of this place?
The butler's looking
More
at
importantly, do you have any silver bullets in hand?
you. Yeah, we carry them everywhere. The butler just looked at you. We're servants.
Oh
we're
no,
not
this is a
military.
huge estate. No, I just figured you might bring him the ash, something like that.
I think we already made
Well,
a mistake.
everybody needs to be killed. I'll go out, turn myself over to them, and see where it goes.
I'm not sure how well that will go.
I don't
They're gonna be
know.
Might be a better idea, because I think we made a mistake the first time. Oh crap.
I really don't mind having
Storyteller's not saying a
werewolves.
word.
Cindy walks for the front door.
There you
While
go.
you guys are sitting discussing it, you watch Cindy walk out.
I know.
Yeah, can't just go do that off fire.
I'm watching her go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
I'm
the
gonna-
howls were coming from all around the house.
Yes, I figured.
Alright. I'm gonna stand up and follow her.
Okay.
Is Jennifer still in the house, or?
No, Jennifer
No,
was-
no, Christoph took her back to the States.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure, you know.
And it was Melissa, by the way.
Whatever her name is.
I'm not sure why I said
Hey, finally I remember a goddamn name. Give me some credit.
Like, whatever her name is.
Before you get called to death.
3 points.
Yeah, as you walk outside, there is a very large pack of shifters standing up.
I'll just stay in the door.
They're all in Krynos.
Yeah.
Wow, all this for us?
Can I talk to somebody that's sane?
They just look at you.
Can I talk to somebody that's the leader?
Small syllables come out.
Somebody shift down so I can talk. Please.
They all look to one individual. One very large, massive wolf. It's got a scar running from the top of his head down, like, and in wolf form, it looks really cool because it's kind of white.
I gotta admire the scar.
He shifts down.
Thank you.
He looks like a very big Russian.
Hey, we
Not
know
so
him.
he hates it. No. Just kidding.
Russian is trouble.
There's been misunderstanding on my part.
We're listening. By the way, you should tell your people if they try and run, my men will cut them down.
Oh, I think they're staying put. And they're not my people. They had nothing to do with what happened. It was all my fault.
He looks at you. He looks at a small individual who walks out from the group. Funny, because we hear otherwise.
I'm the one that attacked unknown.
He looks down. The kid points to Vera. The other is probably in the house.
Oh no, I'm actually standing by the door.
Giovanna is gonna step in the door with Cole and keep an eye on
Okay.
things. They're surrounded, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Like, really good view.
Okay, so if Cole is standing in the doorway, then the kid points to Vera and points to Cole.
Well,
Those are the other two. She was already out of commission.
Kind.
Okay, I cannot understand Josie whatsoever.
Yeah, that one kind of. You went
Okay.
Lovato on us there, Joseph.
I said that I recently did kill one of your kind.
You kill more than one, but we'll leave it at that. The humans you killed were kin.
I see.
That was majority my fault.
We already know you're
Still.
responsible. He's just looking at you.
I didn't actually look back, so I was correct. Who attacked first? I think they shot first, right?
No.
No, I did.
Oh yeah, you jumped him first. Okay.
Cindy did a flying leap.
To give you time to do something.
Yeah, to give you a chance to do something. That's when the firefight happened.
Fair
Not
enough.
that it lasted very long.
Yeah, because Cindy's massive and like takes out 4 at one shot.
Yeah, the only shot I managed to pop off, I think, was the warning shot to Cole. Hey, someone's behind you.
You see a human wander through the group. Good job, move your big hairy asses out of my way. Good fucking God.
Oh God, is it? Oh God.
Don't say JoJo.
Nope. You see kid about 20 or so. I don't think you guys have actually met him in this game.
A kid.
Hmm.
For players' knowledge, it's Daniel,
No,
but I don't think you guys have met him in this game.
no.
He walks up. He looks at Scarface. Scarface, back the fuck up. I don't take orders from you. Yes, you do. back up. You actually see him just kneel. Now, we can play this game the easy way, or I can make you look like a little bitch, and all these guru will get to watch. Your choice. Just glares. Thought so. Cindy! Boy, do you cause trouble.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, don't mind them. Come on, let's go inside and talk. They will behave. He just looks back.
After you.
Walks in. Wow.
Oh, sweet
Been a long time since I've seen the house. Adrian? Or, God damn it! I knew it was gonna happen!
Ding, 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 ding.
Who's Adrian?
There it goes. I'm waiting on it. It's like, I had everybody's thought.
That's what I was gonna go do, and then you were like, damn it!
Blame him.
Fuck you, Kevin. Okay, Giovanna, Cole, Vera.
Hello.
Y'all just
Hi.
can't stay out of fucking trouble, can you? Anybody
That's
ever
my
teach you when you
middle
go
name.
into a new area, you don't exactly piss the locals off?
Yeah, I think that's rule number 1.
Well, you broke that.
It's technically
Yeah.
what I always do. Don't say it's a talent, but
I guess I'm
Oh,
exceptionally
shut your mouth.
talented pissing people off while I'm unconscious. I'm damn good at it.
No, actually, the racket out there did say that you were uninvolved, so they would have let you go.
Oh.
You three, however, would have been guru bait.
yes.
And believe
Good way to
me,
die.
this group knows how to handle vampires.
Mm-hmm.
That one out there?
There as well.
That's Sergey. He's one of the heads of the Shadow Lords.
The what?
They don't like you.
I don't like anyone.
The
Well,
feeling
more
is
specifically,
you-
they really don't like vampires. I'm here because I've been told to come here.
I
Hi.
do.
Power is way beyond your comprehension. Don't worry, I'm friend, sort of.
Sort of.
So you're going to intercede for us here?
Am I gonna do what?
Intercede for us here?
I just did.
Thanks.
There are certain limits I can go.
As much as I enjoy fighting werewolves, I don't feel the need to die at their hand. I don't have to.
Yeah, you guys would meet final death. You may take quite a few out with you, but you'll meet final death. And there are people who have plans for you that don't want that to happen.
Oh.
Oh.
Cindy spread her wings. I'm stretching. Nothing frightening, just a stretch.
No, he doesn't.
Or does he think it's frightening, probably?
He doesn't seem frightened at all. He just walked through a whole shit ton of Kranos werewolves.
Yeah, he said move your fur. He was yelling at them to move their furry asses. I really don't think that's gonna.
Yeah, he's too bothered by you. You have a
By the
choice.
rest of us.
Okay.
Here are your choices. You can be on the next ship off this planet,
And then
or you go into torpor until otherwise needed.
Otherwise needed.
what?
The old break glass in case of emergency. This would be break torpor in case of emergency.
and I'd be at the beck and call.
If need, you can continue your existence on one of the starships. Believe me, not many people are getting this offer. I was told to offer it to you, Gio, but then someone else told us otherwise. You got very powerful friends.
Break me in case of emergency.
You want torpor? Alright, and he just waves his hand. Cindy disappears.
Quick.
We don't play around. Don't worry, she's not dead. She's just in torpor.
I know what torpor means.
Careful, I'll put you there next, Missy.
She wasn't being bitchy.
He smiles. I cannot intercede more with the shifters. The most I can do is keep them distracted long enough for you to get out. However, I know there is currently one problem with that situation.
What?
You're still missing someone.
Yes, we are.
You see him look up. I could. I guess if I have to. I don't like the Brujah. They suck.
They do. They do.
Why did you... never mind.
Why did I what?
Not you.
Oh.
Not you. Damn it. Stay here. I'll be back. Don't worry, they're not coming in. He turns around and just disappears. A few minutes later, he comes back. You see him come back. He just walks in. Oh, you'll find him in the study. This was not supposed to happen at this point in time.
When he says that, she just goes, looks in the study.
You see Dave.
Well, how fucked up is he is the question.
Oh, he's fucked up. He didn't tell you what to heal him. You just said to get him.
Oh, I know. Well, Giovanna's gonna take a minute.
That's Cindy's offspring.
I know.
Okay.
That one's okay.
Okay.
I guess the more appropriate question is he conscious? No? Okay. Well, then she's gonna take the opportunity to look him over.
Yeah, he got fucked up. You could see, you could definitely see that bandage that you saw in the picture.
Are his hands still bound like they were in the picture?
With the bandages, yes.
They're back. Okay. Not together.
FYI, Giovanna, he is alive. Well, sort of as alive as a ghoul can be.
That's what I said. She knows that he's alive. She would have felt it. Would have felt it if he died. She's blood bonded to her.
He's just really fucked up, and that's as far as I can intercede.
Okay. Well, that being said, then
the pack, however, is being recalled. Not my say. I didn't do it this time.
Well, that's a good thing.
Only long enough for you to get the hell out of here. But I do recommend none of you return to Europe for quite a long while.
We should probably get out of here, toot sweet Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I do recommend that if you have any more business here, fuck it.
I don't have any business here. Does anybody else?
No, my business is on the plane back to America.
I can go buy some white ribbon elsewhere.
Yeah, she's gonna deal with the ghoul here. She's gonna take a bite out of herself and drip some blood into his mouth.
Okay. Vander just looks at the rest of you. Alright, well, there. Now you have a little leeway. Long enough to get out of Europe, because I promise the recall will not last long.
We should probably get on it soon.
Yeah. Y'all better get your asses back to America, where you have a little more support, because you ain't got shit here. Oh, and by the way, the prince is the one who put the contract out on me. He just didn't pay enough. He's a cheap-ass bastard.
I suppose we don't have enough time to kill him before we leave.
No, not unless you want to start a whole power vacuum and problems.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Cash would destroy you. Are you kidding me? You're making him look bad if you do this, because you're coming from his city. And as one of his primogen, I cannot allow you to do that.
I mean, the good news is he can easily smooth things over with he can smooth things over with the prince. That's the easier part, because the prince really doesn't want to associate with the shifters, but does because, well, if you looked around Europe, you know why he does. But yeah, so he could smooth things over with the whole issue thing. But yeah, killing him would not help in any situation.
No, killing him would make it worse.
It would certainly satisfy my bloodlust.
In due time. In due time.
Believe me, you will have more than enough stuff to deal with when you get back. Because I ain't saying he's gonna be happy. I mean, you all did kind of give him a bad name here for a brief period.
Well, it seems it was all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, explain that to him. I'm actually going to be watching that one.
Well, no matter what we say, it won't
You guys
go well.
can have fun with that one. I was unconscious. I know nothing about what you did.
Yeah, you lock out.
All I know is he said, she said.
By the way, Giovanna, I should probably tell you something you're probably not going to like.
What?
Your crazy friend?
Yes.
He took offer number 1.
Oh, going to space? Okay.
Just thought I'd tell you, so you're not going to see him again.
It was fun.
Yeah, he was fun, but...
When the powers that be say so, you don't really argue.
Right.
I suppose.
And for those who might be worried, Kane will no longer be seen.
No, is he going to space too?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Now to keep you busy for a while. Get your ass on a plane and get the fuck out of here. I'm gone. He just disappears.
And on my phone, I'm gonna look up a plane.
Okay.
I'm gonna deal with getting Dave back in one piece and ready to GTFO because unconscious people are a lot harder to deal with than conscious ones.
True enough.
But you do realize, however, Giovanna, that with the amount of money Dave has, he could probably get you on his private plane back.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Because you know he has several private airfields scattered across the world.
Yep.
Alright, wake up, bastard.
Did you just say wake up, you bastard?
Yeah, we came to save you, so we might as well just buy a fucking private plane. Come on.
Yeah.
And Giovanna backhands you. Whap!
It's only words.
Nice one, Cole.
Next time he hit me in a few days, I mean...
Yeah, you just remember who put you up after your house got burned down. Don't be a fucking prick to him.
I'm not gonna keep letting it slide.
Oh, geez, start to wake up. Oh, why do I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck? Ow.
You probably, for all intensive purposes, did.
I don't even want to know. Why the hell am I in my Paris house?
You don't remember coming here, being tricked here for a business trip?
I remember coming here, but I don't remember ever coming to the house.
Oh, well, we brought you here. Why?
Okay.
Well, how do I make a long story short?
You just did. You just made the long story short.
Close enough.
Close enough. You were
Well-
kidnapped. We came to find you.
Obviously, you found me.
Yep.
Oh, totally.
Not without causing some trouble, but she just kind of glares at the other. She just kind of glares at the other two, not without causing trouble, but.
Vera just makes an innocent face and says, "Well, either way, we have to be getting out of here as soon as possible."
that's simple.
Indeed.
Now, I have a plane that I can book us on right here,
Why?
so...
That's
Dave's looking at you. Why?
why.
I have a whole airfield.
Well, let's do that then.
Under control. That's why Giovanna was like, whatever, I don't fucking care about you. If you really want to take another plane back, go for it.
I mean, hey, if you want to fly back coach, I was thinking you'd probably want to fly back first class, but, hey, you want to...
I just want to get GTFO as quickly as possible.
We can do that. Oh, fuck, I forgot the name of Butler's name. Charles, go get the car. Yes, my lord.
Charles Xavier. In a wheelchair.
Okay, good.
Just first name I came up with.
That's cool. Charles.
Yes.
Later, the car's around. You guys all get in. Blah blah blah. Get to the airport.
All right.
Get to the airport and shoo, and now we get to sit on a plane again.
For only a couple hours because, well, this is a little faster.
We don't have the same entertainment either.
I was gonna say, don't have the lovely company of Juan.
No Joanne company.
I guess I'm the only one who doesn't mind.
Well, Cole, you won't be joining the Mile High Club this time.
No.
Don't you have something you'd like to tell David, by the way?
No.
What'd I miss?
Oh, Melissa?
What about Melissa?
I think you should tell him, Cole.
No. You will find out. You will find out in 9 months. Give or take.
Oh,
Subtle, Cole. Real subtle.
great way to put that.
You're horrible at keeping secrets.
Oh, better not to even try.
So I should expect her to ask for time off. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, you're so sorry. We can tell.
He goes, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Somebody's going to have to explain something to me. You guys are all kindred, right?
Yes.
How
All right.
does one go about... Because you said in 9 months, which means she's carrying a child. Last I recall what I was told, you guys don't have that ability without the whole embrace thing.
Would you
Okay.
believe me if I said
So-
magic?
Okay, so I do have a question with these pendants. You actually have a heartbeat with the pendants?
You can, yes.
Oh, you can put his hand on your boob, right?
Well, actually, I was gonna put his hand on my chest and then so he could feel that and then pull
Whoa,
the
that's-
pendant out.
That's creepy. Considering last time I checked, you didn't have one.
Powerful magic.
I'm not surprised. The stuff I've run across, trust me. It doesn't really surprise me at this point.
All right. And yeah, no, that's figured out.
Okay.
She just puts it back.
That explains some things, not a lot, but I'll just take it at that.
Is it daylight?
Essentially, I could do the same things you can do. I can eat food,
We're still on the plane, right?
etc.
Yes.
And
Walk in the
daylight,
sun.
right?
It is daylight, but ever since he became a ghoul, he had all of his planes specially treated. So
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I was going to say, like, open the window or something. Well, open the window.
can open a window, but it would be
Very
already
dangerous.
blocked. So
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter.
open.
It would really suck if open window.
Yeah,
Literally.
open the cover or something. Whatever those things are called.
Or in a plane.
It's just, like, hey, look at me.
Yeah, his planes are all specially treated for vampires, purposely
Mhm.
for Giovanna, more specifically,
Yep.
so they could transport her at any time.
Yeah, fair enough.
No. So. I mean, so yeah, I mean, the windows are open, he can see daylight, but he's not surprised because he knows how the planes are treated.
Yep.
He had to pay a shit ton of money to the Tremere for that one.
Oh, nice.
They're the only ones who have the ability to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
And they don't charge cheap, especially since he wanted every one of his planes.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine
We
it
get a small
was
discount
cheap.
for a bulk. Buying in bulk.
Oh, he got a slight discount, but not much of one. But he makes enough money, it was like pocket change to him, trust me.
Fair enough.
And I felt it was only fair, his Giovanna gave him extended life, so on and so forth.
I'm sorry, I had to crack the joke.
No.
Hey, well, you're alive now, so hey, maybe he's influenced.
Wow. No.
Might not be the only one getting a baby in 9 months.
The plane eventually lands several hours later at his private airfield. There's a car waiting, of course.
Yes.
Where do you all need to go? Babe looks at every.
The prince.
Yes, we've got some splaining to do.
Oh boy, don't want to be there for that one. All right, let's go.
Neither do I.
Luckily, you don't have to.
I probably have to be there, and I didn't even do anything. Assholes.
You're supposed to be the responsible
You're gonna
one of
keep
us.
pulling that card? If you weren't unconscious, you would have shot them anyway.
No.
Liar.
It's a little bit late.
The only
For
shot
what
I
if.
shot was a warning shot to you, which, don't you think I would have shot one of them if that was the plan?
That's what she says.
I hate to say it, but if you do shoot a warning shot, people are probably going to start firing the guns.
I would. All right, you guys
So
get in
you
the car.
instigated.
This is the whole conversation while you guys are traveling all the way to the Vox.
Yes.
Yes.
Lumbre
Just
is
like-
at the box.
Hmm?
Lumbre is at the box.
Okay. You
Cash
were
isn't going to
notified-
be happy.
You
gotta
were
explain
notified that a strange gentleman was here to see Cash and a couple of others. Cash said to let him off. Specifically, the most you know is his name is Daniel. A short time later, he came down and said, "By the way, I'm sorry, but your sire went into torpor. She's safe, but she went into torpor. She was not given a choice. Not she was, but chose."
That sounds like.
Just figured I'd let you know.
Thank
Making
you.
my rounds. Yep.
He's a bot? Okay.
You guys get to the box.
Well.
Back door, of course.
Forced
you're-
upstairs.
You're let in. Yeah, the guards. They just, as you guys get out of the car, they're like,
Vera's just kind of cringing the whole way up there.
Hold my daggers out. Here you go.
"No, I have a feeling you're going to need them."
I probably can't even pull them out in front of him, so I don't think I need them.
Alright. Yeah, you guys turn in your weapons, so on and so forth. You get all the way up to Cash's office. Dollar standing outside the door. No, one of the guards. Boss, they're here. Show them in. The guard all just looks at you three. Dead men walking.
I'm already dead.
I'm not
Final.
a man.
Final dead people.
Yeah, neither am
Come
I.
on, okay?
Hey, now it doesn't work anymore. No, 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 no.
At least be politically correct when you're
I'm
predicting
already going
our
to
doom.
die, so I might as well just piss off the gargoyle.
I'm gonna let Cash do with you guys.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys walk in, he closes the door.
Lumbre goes up.
Cash is sitting behind the desk. He's actually not writing anything.
Go lean against the wall and cross my arms. Like,
Giovanna's
Wait.
gonna let the two that actually know more of what happened do the talking.
Explain to me why the shifter nation within Europe wants you dead.
Well, make a long story short, we killed a number of their kinfolk and some shifters as well. And while I'm spilling the bad news, Cindy went into torpor as opposed to being...
Yeah, I was told.
Okay.
Thank you, though. That's not really bad news. That's decent news.
I guess comparatively.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've been on the phone, and by the way, I hate speaking French. So when I had to talk to the prince, he did not put me in a good mood. I don't know why people say French is the language of love. It makes me want to fucking kill somebody. Never liked it.
Yeah.
I hated it when it started. I still hate it now.
Reminder to self, don't speak French in front of Cash.
Okay, here's how it's going to go.
Annoying French.
You guys owe me quite a few favors.
Fair.
Because the good news is, you don't have to worry about the Guru here, well, any of the shifters here coming after you. Unless you do something stupid here. You do something stupid here, I'm letting them attack you. I'll give them your home fucking address.
I don't have a home anymore. And I'll think about it, not say it.
I have managed to get the contract revoked, at least within the Kindred in Europe. However, I was told in no certain circumstances, at least, do they want you back in Paris for a very long time. The rest of Europe, you guys are pretty much on your own, because he doesn't give a fuck about the rest of them.
Just doesn't want us to
Europe
expose
is
him.
overrated in Smelly.
I agree, but I just figured I'd tell you. Well, you guys are going to find out. I did call a Primogen meeting, but you guys are going to find out a little ahead of time. I have to step down.
Oh, shit.
What?
Is this our fault?
No. No, this has nothing to do with you guys. No, this is
Has to do with
apparently
that.
way above my pay grade, as I was told.
What the hell?
Doesn't go far above you. Holy shit.
That's my point. I am going to have to step down. I do have a child that will take my spot. As Prince, he is just like me, so there won't be a lot of difference. However, I will become unavailable. Holy crap, we got someone watching. It will be soon, but I will let you know that. Yeah.
Going to fly in space.
How'd you know?
We got the same offer.
Seems to be the thing these days.
From what I was told, a lot of very powerful people within the world of darkness have been given those choices.
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing as how I'm not a big fan of Torpor, the whole sleeping away half your life to half the world's existence just kind of bores me. So I figured I would take the lesser of the two evils as I saw it, and I will be leaving the planet.
Wish you luck.
All right.
Well, watch your ass. I hear those vampires are wild.
Yeah, I'm not very worried about that. There will be quite a few people you guys may know that you will no longer see again. Here's a big kicker to some of you guys. Raz has also been given a choice.
And his choice
Oh,
was?
shit.
I don't know what he chose. I just know that when the guy left, he said he was heading to go see Raz.
Daniel.
Yeah, that's his name.
Who's taking over for Raz?
That's an Nosferatu thing. I let them sort that shit out.
Yep.
Great.
But yeah, so that's going to be the news. Several Primogens will also be leaving.
Yeah.
And apparently this is worldwide. So yeah, that's the fun that's going on. Yeah. So like I said, I am calling a meeting of all the clans tonight. Should actually be in about an hour or so. So if you guys want to go do something, well, you just got back, so you get a little leeway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the fun announcement. I get to see everybody's face and expect the Venture to seem all smug and arrogant, especially when they hear that news.
Ventru.
Well, this is gonna go over like a turd in a punch bowl.
You know what?
Pretty much.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm gonna go get a drink, because this has been quite a day.
Yeah, that's good.
Drink ain't gonna cut it after this trip.
Okay, maybe a few drinks.
No.
But yeah,
Gotta
so
start
like I said,
somewhere.
the prices on yours, Vera, and Cole's head has been removed, at least here. Like I said, I just wouldn't recommend going to Europe anytime soon. Just let things cool down. The shifters do have long memories, and they tend to relay things, but eventually it will die down.
A few 1,000 years, 100 years, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't plan on going back anytime in the next millennia, if I have to. And if I do have to...
I do want to introduce you to someone. She should be standing right outside, right about me, so just can get my monitor. Now, Lombre, come on in.
I'm gonna go in.
Lombre, this is Giovanna, Vera, and Cole. Lombre is Cindy's child.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
She will be taking Cindy's place.
Pleased to meet you.
So I think she's been updated on everything. If not, I'll get her updated. But yeah, if you guys want to go relax, I do recommend it. I have heard some of what you guys did while you were in France. So yeah, I'm sure a drink would be necessary. Other than that, when those favors need to come up, believe me, my child will call on them. He just smiles between Cole and Vera.
Understood, sir.
No problem
Enjoy.
with that. Well,
Thanks. See you in an hour.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what do you guys do?
3 straight shots of whiskey. That's what I'm doing. Make those.
Lumbury
Make
walks
those
back out
couple.
of the office and goes
Yeah.
downstairs.
Hmm?
Lumbury walks out of the office and goes back downstairs.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send Christopher a text at least to find out how Melissa's doing, and then I'll just get some water.
You get a response. She is doing good, but I have some news I have to discuss with both you and Giovanna.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, I do too.
Freedom! 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 Sorry.
Okay. He said he will meet you guys at the meeting.
Fair
Fine.
enough. I won't let you. I will let you know.
You will? Okay.
Okay, I won't.
That's your choice. You do whatever you want.
Shoo!
That's the whole problem. I need a leash, perhaps. All right. I'll get my water and look for Giovanna.
Okay.
Or
Where's
Adrian.
Giovanna?
She's around in here somewhere. There's no sense in leaving if she's only going to be back in an hour anyway.
Very true.
Fine, I won't search for.
She's
Let her be.
wandering around the box,
Let her be.
which she does best. She's not going to just sit still. She's not drinking, though, either.
Yes, you do see the primogens for the other clans arriving.
Good
I'll
for
just go see
them.
that. I'll just go sit at the bar and wait like an hour.
Well, Vera was not continuing to drink. She was taking her 3 shots and then actually trying to go and see Raz.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
If you try and get in the elevator and hit that button, for some reason it's not working.
I find a guard, because I know these need key cards.
What you need?
Oh, I'd like to go down and see Raz.
He has left a very strict message. He is not to be disturbed right now.
Well, damn.
If anybody needs to see him, they will see him at the meeting. Other than that, we are to leave him be for now. We don't ask when he says that, we just agree.
Yep.
Well, fair enough. And I go back to acquaint myself with the other 3.
Okay. Now you find Giovanna and Cole just looking impatient. The hour passes. Finally, everybody is caught up to the 4th floor. That has been cleared out. The guards are extra heavy, of course.
Alright.
Yep. At the very long table, you see all the primogens, and they're like seconds in command.
Yep.
I've called this meeting, even though I know many of you who are already sitting at this table know what I am about to say. But Daniel has come to see me, and see a lot of heads kind of nod as soon as he mentions that name. And I was given a choice. Due to the circumstances with which I inferred in his statement, I have already begun transitioning everything to my child. He will take over my spot. From what I have spoken with the other Nosferatu, they will continue to support our choices. He looks at the heads of the independent clans. You guys are still welcome here. And, but I will, unfortunately, I will have to step down, and I'm passing it on to my child. I expect the same respect for him that you have given to me. I will warn you, if you don't, he'll make you learn. Some of the heads you see here will have also been given the choice. What they've decided is between them and their clan. All I will say is you need to inform my child of who, if you, either option of who is going to replace you. Is there any questions so far from anybody? The venture, of course. Why should we even allow this changing of the guard? Because if you don't, my final act as prince would be to destroy you right here. Venture just kind of looks around. Nobody seems to do anything.
Oh, I'm giving him a dirty look. Was Ventru?
Yeah,
Fuck,
Venture.
it was Ventru. Dirty, dirty look. Nice, Holly.
I'm just
I was
sitting
going
on
to say it, but he pretty much already said it.
I'm just sitting on the bar, rotating my chair, like. Yeah, sure.
Anybody else that has that exact same thought in mind, keep that in mind. I still have a few days before everything officially has to be done. So mind you, for those few days, I'm still here. But I will be having my child step in more often for various meetings and whatnot. And I assure you, if I find out before I leave that my child is being disrespected, all bets are off.
As they should
Here.
be.
He looks at some.
And Giovanna actually says that out loud, as they should be.
Looks over at the venture.
More jobs for me.
I'm not even looking at the venture. I'm sure they shot me an evil look after I said that.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as you said that, they kind of glared at you.
Getting this party started right now. Okay.
We will do it the easy way. We will go by clan. Just to make this real quick. For those who have made a decision, please let us know who will be stepping in. Whether it's your child, whether it's one of your other clan, whatever. We'll start with you, Raz. Raz stands up. I, too, was given the choice. I have chose to follow in Cash's footsteps. And I will be leaving. For my clan, I'm leaving in the capable hands of Lucian over there. Points to another Nosferatu, just kind of nods. He's decent. He will listen. For the other activities for which, what the hell, most of you already know, I have someone else that will be filling in for that spot. You guys will get updated contact information for this particular person. As for those who have known Puppy and Jaws for a long time, Jaws is what he named his gator, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah, Jaws behavior.
He just thought it was funny. They too will be coming with me. Um, so I'll give you
Uh,
some chance to say goodbye to them and whatnot for those who I'm sure would want to. Other than that, um, that's about it. So, it goes through. Some just pick their child, others pick others. I don't feel like thinking of every fucking clan. Um, Vera, here comes the fun part.
oh, jeez.
Xavier stands up.
White candles.
Xavier stands up.
Yep.
I will be leaving it in the hands of my protege. It is not my child, but my protege, uh, Serena. I expect those of my clan and those who are aware of us to give her, as Cass said, the same respect you give me. I will be personally notifying the rest of my clan about everything else, which is, I'm sure most of the Primogeny who are given the choice will be doing the same. Goes through the line. Augustus stands up. He's leaving. He actually chose to uphold. It'd be the hand. So on and so forth. Goes through the list. And finally Cash. Alright, and I think with that, now that we have a general idea who all is taking whose place, so on and so forth, I will adjourn this meeting. As usual, you're welcome to stay in the box and enjoy. If not, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. He stands up, walks out.
I'm gonna walk over to Xavier.
We're up.
Well, sir. I know he told not to call that, but this is still kind of formal situation. It's semi-formal. I just want to wish you the best. There's really not much to be said about this situation, other than that.
Thank you. As I said, I was going to contact my clan anyways, but now that you're here, yeah, Serena will be taking over. I know you saw her a few times when we were training you, so.
Yep.
But she's a confident woman, well versed in our clan. If you have any issues, she, of course, naturally bring it to her attention.
I look forward to working with her.
But I must get going. I have plenty of other clanmates to talk to.
Yes, I've got to try to
Take
catch
care,
Raz,
Vera.
too.
Take care, Vera.
Take care. Take care. And did she say he was going on the journey in space?
Yes, he's actually taking the trip.
And have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. Or while we're traveling, I guess. Should be interesting.
Just keep your wits about you, not that I should have to tell you that.
Naturally.
Seems dangerous. Well, I'll let you go. I'm gonna go find Raz.
Okay. Giovanna, where do you go?
Well, I'll probably just. Oh fuck.
No, I'll make it easy. Before you actually leave the box, you see Christoph grab you. Giovanna, we need to have a talk.
Okay.
Somewhere more private.
Private.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
God, oh, God. Well, obviously the Vox isn't the place then.
Obviously. You guys go to his house, one of them.
You guys?
Giovanna and Kristoff, nobody else.
Fair enough. I was just making sure.
He looks at Giovanna. Daniel came to me.
She just looks at him and she just motions her hand like, okay, I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say. Like, go ahead, say it.
Given the choice, as much as I would like to stay here and just be in torpor and break in case of emergency kind of thing, after speaking with some of my clan elders, who are taking various choices, I feel it would be better represented if we had someone competent from our clan on one of the ships. So I am going to be taking the space choice.
Well, she obviously is not going to be happy about it, but
I don't know.
and it's obvious too. I mean, level 3 blood bond. It's very obvious.
I don't know if you know, but we really don't get much of a choice.
That's what I understood when I did it with Cindy. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
I don't like it either, personally. I was enjoying it, but apparently I have reached a stage where it is better I either go into torpor or be.
You have to do what you have to do.
The good news is we do have a few days to make our decision, but
She nods.
so I figured we'd at least get a few days together before I have to go.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, apparently Raz is going to be a very popular guy right now.
That's obviously what she is gonna do for the next few days then, is hang out with him.
Yeah, hanging out.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they'll never be doing that again, so.
Got to get in all they can, yep. Okay, Lombre and Vera, actually, I'm going to give everybody a chance right now.
Sure.
Take a quick break, bathroom, smoke, whatever you guys need. Get it a little early this time, see if we can't go a little longer before the next one.
Sounds good. I am feeling pretty awake tonight. So
Awesome.
Not as tired as I was. Yeah.
Awesome, that's good.
And definitely glad that I decided to play today.
I've nowhere to go, so.
Yeah, okay.
All
All right, well then, you guys hang out. I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go have a smoke.
Oh, disgusting.
Choose your weapon. Choose your owner. Choose your person. Everybody's taking a smoke break.
What?
Hold on.
Alright. I'm back. I figured everybody else was going to take notes. So what is Cole going to do during this time?
Next few days.
Yeah, it's going to be, in the next few days, not much is going to go on.
Yeah.
You still have
Probably
plenty of money in the bank. I strongly recommend getting a place of your own.
Oh yeah. And then go back to studying. So just go look for another place as big as previous one. And so at least Mr. Bennett has a place to go as well if he ever comes back again.
Okay.
And then study. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I still need to get that finance up, so if I actually
Mhm.
want to start that restaurant. So, but technically, we also get that either torpor or going to space, right?
No.
Oh,
You guys are still young. You guys don't have the choice.
I got that. Daniel said that to us as well.
No.
My bad. I
I said it
thought
to
was
Giovanna. I was looking at Giovanna and said, I was supposed to give you that choice, but apparently someone else told me otherwise.
okay. I missed that part. Cool. Fair enough.
No, you guys are still young, so you guys still have like. It's
Yeah.
basically the ST's way of kind of reeling some of the more powerful ones out.
Yeah. Giving us a slightly more advantage.
Yes, make it a little easier. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you already gave,
But
you already
yes,
gave me like 4 generations.
I mean, you still got a ways to go. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really matter about your generation. It matters how long you've lived as a vampire.
Yeah.
And most of the ones that were given the choice have lived long enough where it's just, And Giovanna kind of lucks out because she spent a lot of her time in torpor, so she didn't really age, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
Cash didn't. He lived most of his unlife awake. That's how he became so powerful. He was awake most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he never went into torpor. So he's been around a very long time.
Been a long time.
Very fucking long.
Of course not. I'm here. But good night.
Good night.
Apparently everyone else says good night too.
What are you talking about? There's people talking to me?
No, it's not.
Hi, Holly's mom.
Hi, Holly's mom. Good night, Holly's mom. All right. For the next couple of days, Lombre and Vera, you guys spend a day or so with Raz and his companions, ghouls.
Yep.
Just saying goodbye, stuff like that. And then the next couple of days, what do you do? Both of you.
I stay at the box
Okay.
because I've grown close to the puppy and Jaws,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna be saying goodbye to them.
Yep.
No one sees Giovanna.
Giovanna hasn't been seen in days. True to his word, Cash does begin letting his child, Dante, for all those who are curious, since Jasper was the only one to actually fucking ask. Thankfully, I had a name at the top of my head already, so.
That's a good name.
He does make Dante step in more with meetings and stuff like that. He reintroduces Dante to the whole, box stats on and so forth, because he wasn't really seen a lot. Actually, a lot of people didn't know Cash had a child.
Surprise!
Surprise! Yeah, so that's basically what happens the next couple of days. He just does that, and then we'll say 4 days later, Kristoff says, looks right at you and says, "I gotta go to one."
She hugs him. Obviously.
You can go with him. Jeez.
I gave Holly the option out of character. She chose not to.
Yeah.
I am not gonna push it on her.
I'm just saying she can. I mean,
She could, but she gave a very valid argument as to why she should be able to stay. And I agree.
Yep.
fair enough. I'll shut up now.
God damn it! It's like he's trying to get rid of you. Fuck!
Right?
Get out, Giovanna. Go.
Hey, well, if my dad's going, my mum should go as well.
I'm not your mom.
Leave me alone, yes. I know.
It's gonna be like Home Alone 2 here.
Cash does leave. He says goodbye to everybody. And like everybody was talking about throwing a party. I think as you all could try, but he's already gone. But it's like wasn't given much of a choice, unfortunately. They had a few days to get everything in order, and they had to go. Kristoff does. You do find in your study, Giovanna, a packet.
Oh, love. I look at it.
It's a manila folder. It lists every residence that Kristoff owns.
Oh, dolls.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Nice.
Alright.
You notice all the deeds are put in your name.
Holy monkeys, how many are in DC?
Fuck this.
Wait.
Yeah, you got screwed.
He left you something, believe me, Cole. You will find something. Yes, you did.
Fair enough. I didn't even know, but I got
remember-
screwed.
Giovanna was his love, so, he's going to leave her a majority of
Child
stuff.
go for love.
Mm-hmm.
He has 8 different residences within DC alone.
Oh, boy.
Total, he has, I think I put the total at 150 different residences throughout the world.
Christ. Alright. Asmite makes perfect sense.
And they're scattered throughout various places. You find out he does actually have a residence, here's the ironic thing, in Paris.
Well, that one won't be utilized anytime soon.
It's still there.
But with each deed, there, if he had any special things, there are handwritten notes to you, obviously by Kristoff himself, detailing specific secret doors, so on and so forth. where his various stashes are, so on and so forth.
Okay.
He does say that to his child, he leaves his very special car.
Oh, car.
boy.
Oh, never mind.
Fancy car.
Um,
It might be in the car. But
yes, it is in the car.
yeah, I know what it is then.
His baby, yeah.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah. And 2 daggers that he has carried with him for a long time. Those are both in the car with this baby. And
Daggers, I guess.
he does leave a note with you, Giovanna. These are the car keys to the car.
I will make sure that Cole gets them at some point here next time I see him.
Or never.
Oh.
No, she would not do that to him.
Okay.
Leave him hanging. Man, Christoph left and didn't leave me shit. That bastard.
You didn't even say goodbye. Technically. Or did he?
He did before he walked out with Giovanna, and then that was. You had a feeling that was going to be the last time you saw him.
Yeah. Well, with the text and all, I had something to tell you. Then it's probably at this point in time I can figure what it was. So
Okay.
I don't really care.
Well, with everybody else kind of getting up and leaving or choosing.
Yeah, exactly.
You pretty much have a feeling you know what he was going to tell you.
Put one and two together, 1 and 1. What is it?
1 and 1 together comes up 2. Yes. All right. Everybody is given an update. Well, everybody of importance that Raz has contacted is given an updated list. The only name that you were given is the Keeper.
Oh.
Updated list, huh?
Yep.
I did actually, in the time that we had with Raz, I did kind of want to ask him about further information that I might be able to learn. Since he's going, I can't go and visit him and check that out. So,
what kind of information are you looking for?
Things about vampires.
Okay. He, after you got to spend some time with him, he said he'll get back to you on that. He's got to say his goodbyes to everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you hear he's gone. But
of course.
you see one of the guards walk up. Vera, right?
Yep.
Raz asked me to give you this laptop.
Ooh. Great,
That's
thank
his.
you. Oh,
His
that's
exact
actual.
words were, "Take very good care of it, or I will come back and kick your ass."
Oh, of course. Of course. I don't doubt it.
Just,
Where there's a will, there's a way.
just relaying the message.
I would expect nothing less.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately stash that in the room that I'm going to have indefinitely.
In those couple of days, by the way, I know you weren't there because I was just talking to Jasper, but in those couple of days, you do have enough money to get your own place, just so you know.
My own place outside of there?
Outside of the box and outside of David's house, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, you could
you
could still have a room at the box, but
Okay, that's true. I
It's
kind
always
of
nice
like
to have a
staying
place of
at
your
the
own.
box, but yes, it is nice to have a place of my own. I'll think on it some, not decide on any places yet, and just work instead. Run some blood.
Yeah, you do a bunch of running for other people, so on and so forth, during those few days. Dante calls you guys in.
Alright.
Okay.
You 4. Lambre.
Well, Giovanna might as well bring those keys with her.
Right.
No, she didn't. No. Yeah, she just brought the keys with her, of course. I don't have the drive skill. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to try to drive.
Good call.
Especially that.
As you guys all get there, he has you meet him up in his office now, which you notice as you walk in, he hasn't changed a bit of it. Either
Not
because he
weird
doesn't
in
want
here.
to, or just because he's lazy. Yeah, you're not real sorry. I called you guys in because well, Cash spoke very highly of all of you. And to be honest, I've been hearing reports that there are certain individuals within the city who wish to use the changeover to try and change over power fully.
Hmm.
Oh, of course.
She just looks at him. I wonder. It's kind of a sarcastic thinking, I wonder. She knows it's. She's got a good idea. She'll let him
Does
say
it start with V and rhyme with blue?
Probably.
it.
I don't know for certain. I just know that there are whispers being said all around. I am giving you all full authority as Justicars to finish this.
Ooh. Now, let me clarify. When you say finish, does that mean we can end them?
I mean, resolve the situation to whatever means you deem necessary. I want it done. I don't want to hear about it again.
I like those words.
I like those words too, Cole.
Within reason, please do not do a just pure fucking
Nothing's
homicidal
stupid.
spree.
You have to ruin it.
I need evidence to prove what you're doing.
Yes.
So I will need evidence to back up what you guys want to do.
Right.
I don't care how it's done. I don't care where it's done. I want it settled once and for all. I want to make a statement to every other clan out there who is thinking of doing the exact same fucking thing.
Ew.
Where do you want us
You
to start?
cross me, you die. It's that simple.
Where
I
do
have
you-
respect for my sire, but he was a little, how do I put this?
Lenient?
Relaxed in some things. I am not. As I said, you all have the powers of Justicars. Do what you see fit.
Let's go find some things out. Kill some people.
No. And kill some people, really. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Long break.
It's gonna come to that. Let's not joke around. We all know it. They're gonna
Again,
have to
if you are
put
going
down
to
at least some of
put
them.
someone to final death, I
You better
need
not
evidence
do
to back it up. Because
Like,
if you're killing people randomly, then it's just going to look like I have loose cannons. I want the clients to know that we have that. Exactly.
you don't need to make it seem like I blame someone else, but you do need reasons
No,
why we killed them.
I want them to know that it was you guys who did it. I want them to know it was my Justicars who sought the justice.
Alright, that's easier to be done.
This city will remain in Gangrel hands.
And that puts another group of suspects in my mind.
I would say don't immediately rule out any clan. No offense to your three clans, but I wouldn't rule anybody out right now, and wouldn't automatically assume it was one particular clan or another.
for due diligence, we should investigate our own clans first.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I don't think it's coming from any of your clans, but I would prefer that you do, definitely. At least
Well, if
that
we're going
way,
to be blaming...
yeah, that way it doesn't show favoritism, like you're just ignoring your clans because it's your clan.
Alright. I'll be listening over the network.
Other than that, I allow you your leeway. The guards have already been notified. You are to carry your weapons at all times.
Excellent.
Understood.
Well, I turn to the other three. I'm going to have to talk to Serena. So, I don't know if you want to meet back here at some point in time.
Sure.
Okay.
How long do you need?
You know she's in this.
It shouldn't take long, but just for the sake of, in case things get messy, give me about 4 hours, say.
Okay. Be back here
And
in
I can
4
contact
hours.
you if I'm done earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't see because the lights on. Cole, what do you do? Since I already know what Vera is doing.
I kind of missed what she did because my roommate came in my room.
Oh, she's got to go talk to her clan's primogen.
All right.
Giovanna is the primogen, so she doesn't have to talk. She doesn't have to talk to herself. Although it would make sense for a Malkavian, just randomly start talking to
I
her.
could. I could, but...
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look into.
Well, it's pretty obvious that the Assamites really wouldn't care, honestly, whoever's in power, as long as they still have jobs. Assamites don't care, but like he said, it's better to be thorough. If you go to your primogen, I can tell you right now, he's going to say, we could care less.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I don't think that Assamite's looking to completely turn over things anyway. They're an independent clan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
An independent clan that is now welcome within DC. Yeah, they're not going to argue.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna dig up information and maybe follow some of the targets. Given, assuming he gave us a list of targets, we presumably want that already. I presume Dante gave us a list already of where.
Nope. He said just investigate everyone, just be on the safe. And he's only got rumors, nothing concrete.
Nothing solid, yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna investigate the rumors then.
Yeah, we go back to where the rumors are.
Well, when Cole actually goes to leave the office, Giovanna will stop him when they're outside.
Okay.
And she's going to hold out her hand. It's cupped. She's obviously got something in her hand.
Obviously, not stupid.
And
I'll hold out my hand underneath it.
And she sets the keys in his hand.
Oh, you know those keys all so well, Jasper.
Christoph told me to give those to you.
Right, he gave me a car. He gave you a shit ton of houses.
I know that.
She has not told you that.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, you don't know that, though. Yeah, you just know that you're getting a car. You don't know what he gave Giovanna.
Fair enough.
Yep.
If she's giving me the car keys, then she probably got the rest.
You can assume, or maybe there's other information in the car.
Alright, he gave me a car. Wow.
It's his car. It's his baby. He didn't let anybody drive that car.
Did he tell you where he left it?
Yeah, in front of Giovanna's house.
Giovanna's house. Giovanna's house burned to the ground.
David's house, yeah.
I was gonna say didn't you say that he took her to his house?
Oh yeah, that's right. It is in
your house.
One of his houses.
One of his houses, yeah.
One of them, yeah.
Your houses.
Well, we'll have to find out where he has it stashed, won't we?
You've got to tell that, did he? Like the last thing he does, and he's just empty-headed.
He just wanted me to make sure that you had the keys. Maybe he wanted to turn this into a game for you. Maybe he wanted to have a little fun with you on his way out.
Yeah, it sounds like Crystal.
Sounds like he's going to die. Well, final death.
Lombre, if you check with the gargoyles, no. They're
Oh.
all very loyal to Cash.
Oh.
Aside from the ones that Tremere have. But those are controlled by the Tremere. So. And the Tremere, iffy about the changeover, but since nothing has really come down against them, they see no reason why they should care.
Well, I guess I'll go look for the car first. I know where a few of his houses are, I think, here.
You know where a couple are. Yeah, you know where a couple are. I mean, he's giving you access to a couple of his places, just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You find in front of the house that he never gave you access to.
Okay.
You can see it sitting out front.
Sitting. Okay.
No, you've seen his car. It's gorgeous.
So first check the trunk, see if he left anything else.
There's a corpse in the trunk for you.
Great, really.
Oops!
For me,
you knew he forgot to take care of something.
For me or something else, all the other ones, like...
No,
Thanks.
there's no corpses.
I was joking.
Made sure it's cleared. As you open the trunk, you see his case.
Ooh. Click, click.
As you open it up, yep, there's his sniper rifle. And on the top flap, you see his two favored blades.
Ooh. Should start learning to shoot a gun then.
You're gonna just start shooting the gun.
Oh, yeah, I started learning to shoot a gun.
Oh, learning.
Yeah, might help.
Yeah, I guess I'll go do a shooting range.
You don't know how?
No, apparently not.
Well, I think I know how.
Giovanna knows how to do that.
It's more like I've never done it, but I've seen him do it, so I probably know what to do. But
Giovanna has 3 in firearms.
hitting something is probably a bit harder, especially with the sniper rifle. But I guess I'll leave the sniper as is now, because I'm not gonna touch that yet.
Okay.
I'll grab the blades and do some spinny things with it, and do good.
They're very well balanced.
Nice.
You do notice that, as you're just playing with them, just, checking them out, you notice you're moving a little faster with them.
Even faster. Oh, good. So that's why he always won, that bastard.
Now you're starting to see why he was so damn good.
Yeah. He cheated.
Good.
Yeah, I can say it now, he's gone. So.
Didn't cheat.
Vera, as you go and talk to Serena, she understands. By the way, you do find out that the word is spreading you guys are Justicars.
Wow, that happened quick.
Well, certain people have certain ears to the streets.
I for sure said, I hope you don't take offense, but I have to ask you about this.
I understand completely. As you should probably have already figured out, no, we have no issues with the gang being in charge.
That's what I figured.
You'll find out in time, Jasper.
Sure.
Because I actually haven't given them stats yet.
Oh, no, for sure.
Serena looks right at you. But yeah, we really have no issues. I mean, even though the Tremere tend to like to remind us we are just a bloodline. Cash has always treated us with the utmost respect. So if nothing else, he's earned our respect. Therefore, we would have no issues with him. However, if you do manage to find those responsible, if you could slip one or two this way, we will gladly show them that we don't appreciate them bad-mouthing an associate of ours. She just smiles.
Indeed. That would be excellent way to demonstrate our clan's loyalty to the
She
city.
nods.
Have you heard of anything?
Rumors here and there. There is a lot of talk of particular clans wishing to tip the balance of power in their favor.
I assume those clans have generally been the Ventru and the Bruja?
Those two, yes.
Has anyone particularly seemed informed on these of our clan? I know that we do work for a variety of clans, so I was thinking...
Nothing concrete has been heard. Just the typical whispers behind the scenes, so on and so forth. So we will obviously can't give it credence until we actually have proof, but I would definitely strongly look in those two clans' directions to start. I have a feeling that you're probably going to be in for a surprise, because I have no doubts, the way the talk is going, have no doubts they might have others under their sway.
That seems likely.
Obviously, the Nosferatu have already claimed their loyalty, and very few doubt their word. But
they might be a good group to talk to, though. They seem to know a great deal.
yeah, well, they tend to be the ones who find all the interesting information. I wish you luck in your search. As I said, if you manage to slip this way, I will be sure to keep at least one around for Dante's evidence.
Good. Well, off to talk to the Nosferatu. And please, if you hear anything more concrete, get in touch with me.
Definitely.
And yes, off to the Nosferatu.
Okay. Giovanna, the Madness Network is not bringing up anything involving that.
Okay.
It's
Don't want to go over.
a bunch of Malkavians.
Right. Yeah, well, she figured she'd listen because she knew how some of them were unsure already with the actual changes. Some of them were thinking of going to the Sabbat, so that's why I figured, listen, try to...
It's still kind of the same, but nothing that would... I mean, there's still a few people that have their doubts, but, I mean, it's natural. They're not sure, especially with Dante in charge. They're not really sure how he's going to act.
Well, if Cash feels he's competent, then I'm inclined to agree with Cash.
But yeah, other than that, nothing that's screaming traitor, so to speak. It's just more they have their own thoughts. I mean, which they're allowed to.
Oh, yep.
But most of them are willing to wait and see how Dante runs things.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm still gonna keep a ear out on the network, but not. I'm not gonna make it my sole focus.
Okay.
Because you never know when something will pop up.
True enough.
We already have suspicions of Ventru, but we all know how they feel about me.
Vera, as you go see the Nosferatu Primogen, I know why you're here. I know what you want. We have nothing confirmed. The most we can say is there have been some back alley meetings between the Ventru, the Bruja, and the Torador.
And the Toreador, huh? And literal back alley meetings?
At times, yes.
Were they in a consistent location?
No. They were smart enough to continue moving around. None of their meetings were ever in the same place twice. Fortunately
Were
for them,
any-
DC is a very big city. They could get around quick. And that's not to say maybe they've gone outside the city. There have been reports of Venture, Torador, and Bruja all leaving the city for short periods of time, which not unheard of. I mean, we all do it, too. But
True.
just funny
Was
that all
any of
these
your
meetings are
clan-
happening.
Oh, yeah. Was any of your clan able to witness any of these meetings, or only found out after the fact?
It was found out after the fact. Unfortunately, we have not. Everybody tends to be a little more cautious when we're around.
True.
They know our
Oh,
standing.
I hear
They
you.
know we stand with the prince. So, of course, naturally, they're going to be very cautious around us.
Indeed. Were there any reports on specific vampires who were in attendance?
Silas from Clan Torador, Arthur from Clan Ventru, and Lucinda from Clan Bruja.
Good, that's an excellent start.
They, by the way, are also the most vocal about their dismay of the gangrel leaving the Camarilla.
Oh, of course. Well, I'd be able to take and scratch a little and find out what lies beneath the surface of this.
I would recommend if you continue your line of questioning, you might want to gather your other justifiers.
Indeed, that was the next step that I was thinking of doing. I do have one other question, though. Were there other people who did witness this that you could direct me to?
Not that we're aware of.
I thought not.
Most people don't want to admit to even being around certain members right now.
Of course. Well, then I must thank you for your help and contact the rest of the Justicars. And I appreciate it very much. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy telephone to, I think I have a telephone, right? Yes.
Yes.
We got one. To get in touch with the others and tell them that I've found out some useful information.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I don't know how much time has passed, but if they're not busy, they should come back and meet me at the Vox.
It's been a couple hours, so it's
Okay.
almost about the time you said you'd be done. So.
Yeah, time estimation powers. That's right.
Yeah, almost exactly to the 4-hour mark that you thought.
Perfect.
Excellent. Right.
All right, Cole, Giovanna, do you go to the box?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is that a sure? I don't know. I can't hear that quietness there, Jasper.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yes, all good. Well, I presume she lets us know what she found out. She has to.
Well, she's
Well-
probably going to let us know that face to face and not on the phone.
Yeah,
Yes.
phones can easily be tapped.
Yeah,
Even ones Raz gave you.
I'll go.
And for
Go
that,
to the
I'm
Vamp.
not going to tell you in the bar proper itself. I'm gonna take you back to my room.
Well, we could just leave the Vox altogether so there are no prying ears.
That's true.
Well, if you have an idea of where to go that's secure, then let's do that.
I do.
Okay. And we
Where do you go?
there.
Where
Yes,
is Giovanna
where do we-
thinking?
Where is Giovanna thinking? Well, might as well go to one of the places, the closest one.
Okay.
I know
And-
it's secure.
Yes, it is very
Yeah.
secure. That was one of the things Kristoff made sure of.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like it's a retinal scan, fingerprint, and key button
God.
to enter.
What, do I have to stick my bare ass against the door for an ass scan too? Like.
No, he didn't think of that, or else he would have. Just to fuck with you, if nothing else. But no, yeah, that's just to get in the front door.
Okay, well.
And then as you open the door, it's like a vault fucking door. The damn thing's thick.
Oh God! All right.
Nobody's gonna use C4 and blow this door open. Let's keep it at that.
Right.
We
He's
spent lots of
prepared.
money on this place. Oh yeah.
It's secure. It's very secure.
Yeah. You guys get in. It's a beautiful place. No big surprise for Kristoff. I mean, he keeps his
Right.
place nice, but you could tell he's very rarely been here. As soon as you all get in, door closes. You actually locks in place.
She just looks at Vera. Like I said,
Excellent.
very secure.
Yes, it's perfect. Well, let me tell you the long and short of it, which is that we have 3 suspects. And there was a
Okay.
third clan.
Clan Ventru is among them.
Oh, yes. As was Bruja and Toreador.
Oh, well, Bruja makes sense too.
Broad-
Toreador. Oh,
Right.
all Camarilla clans.
What a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was thinking that we should find one of them and question them thoroughly. I will relay that it was Silas the Toreador, Arthur the Ventru, and Lucinda the Bruja. Now, it would be
Okay.
best if we picked the one that was weakest and most easy to manipulate.
Giovanna, since you've been in the city plenty long enough, out of the 3, no, none of them are promises.
None of them? Okay, good.
Out of the 3, probably the easiest to manipulate would be the Venture.
Okay, Arthur is going to be the easiest one to toy with,
He's the
probably.
youngest. Lucinda's a tough bitch. She's a hardcore tough bitch.
I kind of figured that.
Being a Bruja, what do you expect?
Not my first.
Well.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Venture's pretty much the newest of the clan. So he's basically a neonate, but he does have some power because of he is the child to the Primogen.
Okay, yeah. He'll probably be the easiest to get to, but he is the Primogen's child, so.
Then maybe we should do this above the board instead of capturing him and questioning him. Maybe we should go directly to the Primogen and say that we require his.
As a Justicar, you have that power.
Yep. And if they step out of line during that time, it only looks bad for them. So.
Correct.
We have
They're not-
reason to that we need to pull your child aside and speak to him.
That'd be fun.
Mhm.
The Venture's main base of operations is a one of their corporations located within the city limits.
Okay.
But they usually spend their time in the penthouse suites of their corporate building because it's protected.
Shall we go calling upon the Ventru, then? I believe we have a solid course of action. What did you type? Okay.
Alrighty.
Go.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys pull up to the corporate office. I mean, it's a tall building, naturally.
Oh,
Of course. High rises.
like how these people
Yep.
hate me. These people hate me.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I think between the two of us.
For that, I'm just gonna look my best and put a big shit-eating grin on my face.
Naturally, because it's nighttime, they have security guards. I mean, you
Not
see
really. Okay, not a shit-eating grin. She's just gonna smile and try to pretend like nothing's wrong here.
I belong here. I belong here. I belong here.
Yes.
It's
let's
an
keep it
awkward kind of
professional.
hi everyone, hi kind of smile.
As you guys get to the building, the security goes, sorry, we're closed for the day.
I know, but you're open for the night.
Boss, we have 3 individuals now. Main entrance. Very well. He nods to the other associate. Motions for the doors.
Thank you. And we go.
Yep.
Alright, as you guys get in, the Venture, more specifically, you see a couple of Venture come down. What can we do for Dante's Justicars?
We need to speak to your Primogen immediately.
Very well. They walk into the elevator. You guys get in. They hit the top floor.
Right.
Oh, fuck, I knew that was coming.
Dude,
Well,
guy
they did go
McMahon
through it all at
face.
that meeting. You just did say that they told everyone who they were going to put in their places. So
Yeah, the new Primogen is actually Victor, find out.
Victor, okay.
Yeah, sure. So you might want to write that down, because I'll forget.
Oh, where did we go again? Sorry, I was distracted.
The Venture corporate office.
Okay.
Dude, guy McMahon face.
I kind of wrote down everyone, like the ones you said, so this is a new one. Rasnok, I know, Lucian, Serena, Dante, and then...
Lucinda, Arthur. Yeah, Victor is the Primogen for the new Primogen for the Venture. As you guys get up, naturally, I mean, he has guards, but you know, the Venture that are with you walk right up to the main doors. You see him open. Victor, the Justicars are here to see you. Good, let them come on in. As you guys walk in, he goes, all right, guys, you can leave, thank you. They close the doors behind him. And what can I do for the Justicars tonight?
Just tonight.
We require the attendance of Arthur immediately.
He looks confused. Well, why do you need to see my child?
We need to talk to him in the course of our investigation.
Very well. Arthur, come to my office, please. Right away, sir. Short time later, see about a middle-aged, 30-something-year-old guy walk in. Naturally, they're all in suits. Walks in. You needed to see me. Actually, these 3 needed to see you. I'm assuming you guys are going to need somewhere to talk privately?
Yes.
Giovanna, do you wish to stay here for this discussion?
I can do that.
All right. Let's do that.
Very well. I will give you guys my office then. Yes, they're all very nervous. Just FYI.
Oh, and while we're questioning him,
Good.
everyone
I'm watching
stay
their
here.
auras for.
Um,
Like I said, that's.
Victor does walk out and leave you guys, let you guys have the office. So it's just you guys and Arthur.
Well,
I
actually, that being.
inform. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Are we sure we really want to be trapped in a room in there?
Well, that's what
Actually,
I wanted to avoid.
Giovanna. Giovanna. Well, hey. No, Cole's supposed to be the badass security dude. He's supposed to be the badass. Maybe he should watch the fucking door and keep an eye on the rest of these fuckers.
Oh, perception and investigation, difficulty 8.
Okay. Perception is 5. Ooh, I need to roll. Ah!
Oh, damn!
Nice.
No talent though, so not 6.
I don't know if that specialties. Damn it. Okay. There are about 4 different cameras that are all currently pointed inside of the office.
Of course.
Okay.
You just happen to see one of them move.
Towards.
You guys.
So not so much to Arthur, but more to us.
Yeah, more focused. Basically where you guys are standing.
Right. I'm gonna go outside and look where.
You just see the guard standing out there. Can we help you, Jessica?
Yeah, I like those cameras off.
They get on the radio. The Jessica is asking for complete privacy. He says the cameras are turned off.
Alright. If I see him move again, I'm gonna rip him off.
Okay.
Okay, not gonna argue with that.
I'll go back inside.
Okay.
Stand by the door, like right next to the door, so if it's opened, then someone is fucked.
Okay. They're not moving, but you could swear you just heard one of them focus.
Really? Well, but then that one is gonna get ripped off the wall.
Okay. You guys see Cole just,
Doing, Cole?
he looks around for a second. He walks outside, has a brief conversation, comes back in. He looks like he's happy. Then you see him kind of look up in the corner. You see him walk over, reach up, rip the camera right out of the corner.
Oh, cameras, of course. Are there
And
other
then I
cameras?
walk outside and hand it to a guard, like, told you.
Cole,
They just shocked. Don't say nothing.
I'd make sure there's no more of them in there. And if there are, I
Exactly.
suggest doing the same.
And while you're looking, see if there's any listening devices.
There we go. Now we're thinking.
She just looks at Arthur. You guys really don't understand complete privacy, do you?
You don't understand that you're in a venture compound, do you?
No, I do.
Don't be
I
smart
expected
ass
as
now.
much. Let him
It
talk.
was pretty obvious myself, but
We don't go on your turf and start throwing our weight around.
nope.
That would make you unhappy if
Well,
we did this,
technically-
wouldn't it?
You are on our turf.
I was waiting for somebody to think of that. You know what I meant.
No, I don't. Do explain.
You came into our building, which is legally owned by us,
Hmm.
and you're telling us how we need to do things and that we need to give you complete privacy. Wouldn't it have been smarter just to take me out of the very building we own and take me to maybe one of your places to have this conversation, rather than destroy private property to make a point?
I did ask nicely first.
And you were
He did.
foolish enough to believe that we weren't going to keep an eye on you?
No, but
Well,
you see what
it
happens
seems like
next.
he'd rather go somewhere else. Perhaps we should take him somewhere else.
I'm just saying, you can't get mad when you guys get the bill for those cameras.
He says I'm mad.
No one said anyone was going to be mad about bills for cameras now, did they?
Just saying. You'd be lucky if you keep your Justicar job by the time it's over.
By the time what's over?
The lawsuits that are pending.
Hmm.
You just came into our place and destroyed private property.
I guess we'll have to have a discussion with Victor about those lawsuits then.
Yes, we
Try.
will.
Politics.
But we're here to talk about you, Arthur.
He sits down in Victor's spot. Fine.
I'm gonna take out my mono katana and lay it on the desk in front of me where I'm standing. And I'm gonna crack my knuckles and stretch my hands like so.
You see him reach to a desktop. He pulls out a 45. I
A
can
little gun.
pull out weapons too. We really want to go here. I also can just sneeze the wrong way, and all those guards that are outside will gladly come in and say hi. I mean, if you guys really want to take it there, right now I have no
We don't need
doubts
to.
that my sire is probably gathering our special force and waiting.
Well, he will be waiting in vain.
Well, if you want to pull out weapons, I can do the same, and so can they. I'm
I
willing
would
to sit and
advise
have
you.
I'm willing to sit
We're
and have a
here.
conversation.
Okay, we're here to have a conversation.
And I am waiting, but your friend decided they wanted to pull out a weapon. So I just wanted to make a point and pull out mine.
How about
You should
everybody
probably put that away
How
now.
about everybody quit swinging dicks and put their shit away?
I did. I gave it to the
If you,
guards.
if you insist.
Give it to the guards. He takes a gun, puts it back in the drawer, closes it. What do you wish to ask? So we can get this done and over with, and you get the hell out.
Yes.
Oh, Vera was the one that got all the information.
Well,
Then
I'd
I'll
like
back
you to recount for me your discussion with Silas and Lucinda.
Business deals. I could tell you, but we have a legally binding contract where I can't.
I see.
I will just say that they are business ventures that both parties are interested in.
I'm sorry, but the affairs of the human legal system do not trump our own system of law, and you will have to tell me.
No, I don't. Because I'm telling you exactly what was going on. It was a business deal.
Business deal. But you can't tell me the nature of that business?
They wanted to get in on a venture. We were discussing the choices.
And the nature of that venture?
Tourism.
What is Zora telling me?
Hmm?
What's his aura telling me? Like I said, I'm watching.
He's fucking lying.
You're a horrible, horrible liar. Would you try to answer again truthfully?
No. Because you're going to believe what you're going to believe no matter what. We already know you're the gangrel's lapdogs, so...
Well, actually, I can read it all over you. I have no problems with anybody here personally, so...
That's funny. That's not what I heard.
Oh, someone must be speaking for me then.
Just telling you, it's not what I heard.
Regardless of that, which is entirely a diversion from our discussion, you were lying just now, and you're going to have to tell us the truth.
See, you keep assuming I have to tell you anything.
Yes,
you may
yes,
be
you do.
You may be Justicars, but there are still rules as kindred we follow.
And within those rules, we will find a way to hold you accountable.
Good luck, because you'd have to damn sure prove a lot.
Well, you are interfering with our investigation. That's
I am.
reason enough to hold you for an extended period of time.
Why do you feel it necessary to lie on this particular line of questioning?
The fact that you're lying is enough reason to suspect you. You would be better off telling us the truth. We will find out one way or another, and if you don't
Good job.
cooperate with us, it won't end well for you.
Is that a threat, Justicar?
It's simply an observation.
Smart.
Pick that one up and start laughing a little.
I realize you have a great deal of disdain for us, but we're simply trying to help you. That's why we came to you first.
Help me? Let's see. Since you've come in here, you've damaged property, you've brandished a weapon on me when I had none on me myself, and you've basically tried to physically intimidate me into saying whatever you want me to say. How is that helping me?
Well, would you like to imagine the alternative?
Fine. You want the truth? We were discussing a business venture, which is partly true. I just wasn't fully telling you the truth. The business venture involves the acquisition of a certain company.
And the purpose of this company?
No, he's actually telling the truth this way.
Okay.
The purpose of the company is its own purpose. As soon as I tell you the name, you'll understand.
Well then, please continue.
You ever heard of a group called Pentex?
I think Giovanna has.
I was going to say, have I?
They are a shady company that supposedly does a lot of dirty, underhanded things, but nobody's ever been able to prove anything. However, yeah, they have a lot of money.
Why? I think Giovanna does know what it is.
Oh yeah, Giovanni, you would know for a fact what Pentex is. They create genetic manipulations of shifters and anybody that can get their hands on.
What in the world would possess you to want a company of that nature?
I don't know if you
And that was actually a legit personal question. Like, what the fuck?
They make a lot of money.
Doing a lot of fucked up shit.
Well, you know, we can always fix that once we acquire it.
Do you have any desire to fix that?
Maybe. He's crossing that boundary of lying and not.
Okay, so...
He's practicing lying, I guess.
Right, it's kind of a... He's not sure one way or another sort of deal, lying but not.
In other words, he's not completely sure what their actual...
He's not sure. The aura would tell me that he's not sure.
Yeah.
It tells you all kinds of emotions.
Yeah,
and
so
not
it
just
basically gives you
lying.
it basically gives you unsure on that tangent.
I mean, that even lets you tell if someone's a Diablerist, so...
That is not.
yeah, so... it tells you all kinds of stuff.
I presume the weapons being cocked are in close vicinity.
Yes.
Wow.
They sound almost right outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're probably
this-
upset that you destroyed the cameras.
I think we're no longer
I
alone.
can't see. No.
At this
What
point,
did you
I'm
think you
going.
were alone to begin with?
Blah 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 blah. Wasn't talking to you.
Why don't you guys finish chatting here? If I step out there, I'm gonna be like, obviously like hands like up. That way they're gonna be like, oh, okay, someone's coming out here.
Okay.
And then that me being out there will just put their focus on me instead of them. And if they do anything to me, they're fucked anyway. So
As you step outside, it looks like they have a full emergency response team waiting.
Emergency? Really?
These guys are dressed in riot gear, carrying heavy weapons.
this is a little much, don't you think, for a conversation?
Their friends were not Malgavians. Jeez.
She doesn't have her hand on her weapon. Her hand, she's not doing anything threatening. She's just like, holy balls, really?
Arthur looks at you here. Right now, your associate is finding out that our response team is standing outside.
How pleasant for them. I'm gonna go and stand behind him and lean against the wall.
You see him touch a button. Gentlemen, stand down. Everything's okay here. You see them start to disperse.
I'm watching, make sure that they're gone.
Most of them get on the elevator. Aside from the four guards who are already up here, they stay up there, but the response team is gone. You see them get in the elevator.
Well,
I'll start wondering if Dante would find it enough.
I'm gonna still let them do their thing in there, and I'm gonna keep an eye on these fuckers out here.
Okay.
I hope Dante will find it enough for him to kill him, because he's getting involved with the Pentax.
Fortunately, business ventures, if they want to get involved with Pentax, as much as nobody likes Pentax, again, nobody can prove anything. I mean, there's all kinds of rumors and whatnot about what they're actually doing, but there have been several excursions into Pentax and nothing has been proven. So,
guess there's not enough evidence.
Well, here's the question. By investing in Pentex, what did you hope to obtain?
money, power, knowledge? Not real sure what you mean.
As in, was there a specific... Oh, and Cole, please go wait outside the door and get Giovanna back in here. I need her for this.
Sure.
Sorry. You can tell who's lying or not, alright?
Right.
I need
I'm
that
not that far
ability.
Are you standing in front of the door?
I am. I have got my back to the door because I'm watching
I'll open
everybody
the door
else.
then, like,
They're just
by a
standing there.
collar.
They don't do anything. They're just standing there as being guards.
Pull her in by the collar.
They can't be trusted.
Let's switch.
Switch!
I'm pulling him by a collar, if you let me.
And she's going to make it very clear to him that there was a response team out here. They're probably still here, just not in sight.
I was already aware of that.
Hey, I'm not. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she didn't hear it. She was outside the door.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought I was
outside
telling
the door.
them. That's why she went outside.
No, Arthur just told you guys.
No,
She was
Arthur, yeah,
on-
he's telling you guys, not me. I
And
was
I
out.
already knew. I was about to tell, and then you went outside. It's like, okay,
fuck,
never
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
Cole already attacked.
I'm pulling you inside. And,
Okay. You guys just
Mhm.
switch. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stand outside. I'll chat with the guard.
Okay. They'll sit and have a conversation with you.
Small talk. Okay,
All right.
go on.
Back in the office.
Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Yes, there is. Good.
Yeah.
Giovanna doesn't believe in chairs. She's sitting on the desk.
Well, he's sitting in the chair
Just
behind the desk.
Yeah, just on the, just so she can, yeah.
Let me ask you that question again. What did you hope to obtain by investing in this company?
Money, power, knowledge, whatever
I
else
look
they have to
over
offer.
Look over at Giovanna.
He's being honest.
I'll let you know. That's all she says.
All right. Yes, was there anything specific, though?
No, not really. It was actually just. I mean, they have some shady dealings from what we heard, but nothing confirmed, so it's still money to us. They pull in a lot of money. We want to buy them out.
Let me ask you a question. Why did you tell me tourism initially? If there's nothing wrong with you investing in this company, why would you seek to hide it? We're only here
Most
on a
people-
different matter.
Because most kindred and other World of Darkness members, as soon as they hear the name Pentex, tend to get a shiver.
Well, yeah, they do all kinds of fucked up shit to people.
Has yet to be proven.
Be that as it may, our focus is not on
It's not on
the
Pentax.
Pentax investing.
Well, then why do you keep asking questions about it since you... I mean, I've already told you more than our contract technically was allowed.
Which I appreciate. Now, with any other occasions that you met with Silas and Lucinda,
Mm-hmm.
and were they all to discuss this?
No, others were just to shoot the shit. He's lying.
Oh, shoot the shit about what? Clearly it wasn't just shooting the shit.
Shooting blanks.
Oh, good.
Are we going to ask the same question 15 fucking times? Because this is going to be a very long night.
We have
Whatever it takes.
quite a bit of time.
Just so you know, this office isn't daylight secured.
I guess we'll all
you
just
notice
have
those
to
giant windows behind us?
We can always relocate.
By the way, he's lying, Giovanna.
Mhm. I guess it's a chance we'll have to take.
We won't get burned. You will. So.
Fine, regressives. Just so we can get this done and I can get back to what I was doing. We were discussing our various opinions of everything going on within the city. He's being honest.
Okay.
The turnover of power?
That was discussed, yes.
How do you all feel about it?
Let's be honest, we have not exactly hidden our disdain for it.
No, so why the need to have a private discussion about it? You've all been very vocal, like you said.
Because the Torador have not, and the Bruja, well, everybody would just automatically assume it's because of the whole hatred between Bruja and Gangrel. Nobody is going to listen to the valid reasons we have brought up, so what's the point of talking to anybody who's not going to listen?
It's our job to listen.
Yet, we still know where your allegiance lies.
I personally don't care one way or another
And
for
now,
this
you're lying.
Sabat politics or the Camarilla politics. I'm just content being.
Fear just raises an eyebrow and looks at you.
Which is why I don't bear you guys any ill will. Like I said.
Is that why you're investigating your own clan?
We're investigating everyone.
You know, even with this investigation, the more you investigate your own people, the less it's going to look good for you guys.
Well, tell us all about it then, because if it is our own people, we have to know. And your assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah, and I'd be the next corpse to arrive. I don't think so. You guys simply misunderstand. I'm giving you what information I know will not cost me my unlife. Anything else, you can take that sword and shove it up your ass because I'm not telling you a fucking thing.
What if we were to promise you your unlife in exchange for the information you were able to give us?
You could.
Regardless of what you said.
You couldn't.
I don't know. That might fall within our powers. We choose.
I'll say no more on that.
I look over at Giovanna. Well, what shall we do here, Giovanna?
Giovanna, with his last little bit, he's terrified of something.
Is something the matter?
No.
You seem to be frightened.
Says nothing.
I just hope it's me.
Giovanna, I think it's time that we took this discussion elsewhere.
Yes.
Little FYI for you, Justicars. Don't go assuming all... How do I put this? Don't go assuming that the talks of the changeover are just limited to this city.
It's certainly an important bit of information. And interesting, since you mentioned tourists earlier.
Yes.
So,
just remember, a prince's reign is only by city. There's still plenty of other spots where there are no cities.
Indeed.
Must mean I might have free reign killing there.
Like I said, I think we should take him elsewhere so that we can talk to him more.
I can tell you right now, you could stake me, you could torture me beyond all means. I will refuse to answer any more questions along those lines. Giovanna, that he's being dead honest about. I mean, whether or not he can help it is a different story, but he's being dead honest. He will not willingly answer more questions.
Presume I can.
Mainly because that fear is still emanating, and you can tell it's not from you guys.
I presume I can hear.
God. I'm kind of gonna try to be a dick now. Let's see how well this pans out for me. Not really a dick.
Not really.
Well, she just asked him what he was so frightened of. What is it?
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't?
No, I'm talking to Jasmine. As soon as that door closes, it's actually soundproof.
Ah, okay, well, okay.
The only reason you heard anything is because you had your heightened senses.
Well, I did never turn it off.
Oh.
No, well, they're far enough away where you're only catching bits and pieces.
Okay, okay.
So nothing, no full
Oh,
question.
sorry. I'm trying to pull the book up here.
Okay.
For something I know.
Plus, with you having a conversation with the guards, it's kind of distracting,
Oh, fair enough.
Right.
and you can hear their radio chatter. By the way, their radio chatter is saying that the team never, they just went one floor down.
Yeah, the gyms as well.
Like I thought.
They are currently
They're
taking.
out of sight.
They're currently taking the stairs to get to the top level.
Just trying to think of something. God, come on, computer, you're so slow. There we go.
Ironically, he's actually giving you more than enough hints.
He has, but
Hints and proof are two different things, though.
Yeah, well, like he said, he's not going to talk without. Like I said, he's not going to talk without severe manipulation.
yeah, that's what I'm working on.
I was gonna say there might be some disciplines that could accomplish that.
Dominate.
Shall we not do that here?
You should know what they are. I have presence and dominate.
Well, if Giovanna wants to do it here, let's do it here. But I did suggest several times that we relocate
No,
because
we can relocate if you have a place to relocate to.
Ironically, even he suggested relocating.
right.
Yeah, I know.
That tells you a lot within that alone.
Well, no, that's even what I. Oh, that's why I said what I said before. Oh, would you prefer us to do that?
He didn't answer you on that one.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I was gonna say it's pretty clear what that means.
Might be. I'm not here. Never mind.
I mean, the way it sounded is he was just, trying to be lawful with the Justicars, but there was a lot of innuendos and subtle hints that he would prefer to be elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, why don't we go somewhere where we can have a private chat? This is really
I should probably at least let my sire know that you guys need to question me further.
Oh, I'm sure he heard us.
Of course.
Actually, he's heard everything you said, but yes. Mental note for Justicars for future reference. You may see the cameras, but you're gonna need those little wand thingies that they use to detect the listening devices.
Yeah, okay.
Because to be quite honest, there's like 15 of them in this room alone.
I kind of figured that when the response team showed up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they showed up due to the camera, but
Oh well, I figured wrong, but I was right anyway.
What's this?
I don't know why I'm helping you do your job, but whatever.
Let's go.
So, are we leaving or not? Because if we are, I definitely have to at least tell him in person.
Fine, let's do that.
Fine.
And I hope that we meet no resistance in leaving with you. That would be unfortunate.
You're taking me for legal matters. I don't see any reason why you would.
I can see a few reasons, but
Sire,
sure.
Can you come back to your office? I'll be right there. Yeah. Victor walks back in. Cole, you see Victor coming out of a room, actually.
Mm-hmm.
On the same floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, Cole, I need to go in there. I've been asked.
I'll step aside.
Okay. Hey,
and
he
follow
walks
him
in.
inside.
He walks in, keeping the door open.
Victor, thank you.
Yes.
I apologize for my associate's overzealousness with the cameras, especially considering that, from
Well,
what I understand,
we'll
you
just
have
bill the prince for it.
several... Good. Now, we're going to take Arthur here somewhere else to talk to in more depth.
Holly, since your Auspex is still on, at that statement, Victor he keeps himself calm on the outside, but on the inside, you can see his aura is now angry. Angry, worried, confused, all kinds.
Ward.
I trust you have no objections to that?
I assure you, we'll keep you informed.
Do I really have a choice, even if I do have an objection?
No,
Let's be honest.
you don't.
Well,
But thank you. Thank you anyway for not objecting. We'll remember that.
he walks over to Arthur.
Excuse me?
Just
No,
be
I
careful.
get between them here. I need you to say nothing further to your childer at this point. I realize that may seem like a strange request to you, but nonetheless, you should follow it.
No, he just looks over at Arthur. Very well. Turned around, walks off. That look, Holly, that made Arthur even more terrified.
You just threatened him. I'm almost certain. Okay. I'm not saying that out loud.
Right.
Of course. That's Holly thinking.
Because how do you prove it?
Well,
It was just a look.
it was. And so is just the look that I'm going to give him, like, I saw that.
Oh.
And, after you, she makes sure that she actually, holds the door and she's watching.
Okay. You guys all
No.
leave with Arthur. There are no issues. You are not stopped along the way.
She'll wish Victor a good evening before she leaves and close the door. Okay, it was kind of a bitchy thing to do, but
As you guys get to the car, Arthur's dead quiet. He says nothing.
I'm
Cool.
watching his emotion. I'm watching his aura again.
Oh yeah, he's still fucking terrified beyond belief. You do notice that he kind of looks around briefly and he sees, there are a couple people standing on the corner. It's nighttime, BC. A couple people standing on the corner, and his fear seems to intensify.
Cole Giovanna,
Hey.
stay on your toes.
Hey. She's gonna actually lean over to the Ventru. Great, this is probably, yeah. I'm sure this is gonna be real cute. A 5th-gen vampire leaning over to this vampire that he's probably like, oh god. And, she's gonna lean over and whisper something to him.
You might as well just say it out loud because Cole's going to be able to hear it. He didn't say he turned off his
Right.
so.
Well,
He's
hey,
sitting right next to you, so he's going to hear it.
well, hey, I mean, for appearances purposes, he doesn't know that Cole is listening
That's true.
to
She wouldn't.
him. She is just going to whisper, "What is it? I noticed that your fear spiked again. What's wrong?"
He just looks over at the corner.
I look at the corner where he's looking.
You see like 4 people just standing around talking. There's one in particular that's like dead center of the group. He's looking but not looking in your direction.
Interesting. Who is it?
Someone I fear more than you guys. Even you, Giovanna.
What is his name, and why do you fear him more than us?
His name is Sasha, and because he can destroy me with a thought.
Thought.
It's a thought, huh?
He just gets in the car. You didn't want to stand there staring at him too long.
Oh, I thought we were already in the car. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah. Oh,
That's why I
okay,
did
yeah,
what I did. That's
Oh,
why
okay,
I
then,
leaned
yeah,
over
that's
and-
Okay, yeah, then in the car, yeah, he's just like, can we go now? By the way, don't be surprised if you're followed.
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep an eye out for people following us.
Who's driving?
I'm not driving.
Kind of curious
I-
who is too.
I don't have the drive skill. Sorry.
Oh, I guess I'm driving then. Designated
The only one
driver.
with the drive skill.
Hey, hey.
Great.
Oh,
the one
I
you
can drive.
You want
young-
I just choose not to.
sit very close to our friend Arthur here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take shotgun, I guess then. And well, the thing is, I'm gonna keep a lookout because and draw both of my. Do I have pistols? I think. Yeah, my pistols.
as Cole starts up the car, you notice a car pulls up to that corner. You notice the gentleman get in.
Wait for this car to leave.
Hmm?
She says, wait for this car to leave.
I think they're waiting on us.
They actually drive right by you guys.
Okay.
Don't let that fool you. That's what you hear Arthur say. He probably has about 6 or 7 different cars that are waiting on us.
Lovely.
Why are you so willing to share this information with us? Why
Because
did you
I'm no
want
longer
to?
inside their control.
Okay.
You wanted me to answer questions in our own compound. Are you fucking stupid? Do you want me dead?
Oh, Vera has to chuckle at that a little bit.
I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me. You were asking me questions that you knew I didn't want to answer, and then forcing me to answer them. You have just pretty much made my life forfeit.
Well,
And those people in that car and the associates that are going to be waiting will make sure that happens. Whether
Sucks to be you.
no, sucks to be us, Cole, because they're probably going to attack us in an attempt to kill us.
Never said that.
I know.
No, they
All
won't
right.
be stupid enough to attack the just cars.
There we go.
They're going to go for him.
Well, then we're going to have to put you in some kind of protective custody.
Okay, put me in a room with angelic runes, because that's about the only protection I'm going to have.
I look back over my shoulder at Giovanna. You know anything that might suffice for that?
I guess you're fucked, dude. I start
He
driving.
basically just told you that there's a demon. If
Uh,
he specifically said angelic runes, there's only one thing
Yeah.
that angelic runes
Even
combat.
Giovanna's mind would.
I guess that
That
Well, I
immediately comes
suppose
to your
I
mind,
would do
Giovanna.
that.
he's fucked, so I'm start driving.
Yeah, he's really fucked. Yeah, there's really nothing you could do to actually protect him, now that you know that. There's nothing. Whenever he wants him dead, this guy's gonna be dead.
Damn.
It wasn't my idea.
He
to
has
do
something to do with them wanting Pentex, I suspect, then.
there. Someone told me I'm just a bodyguard, so I'm not just
Drive.
anything.
My life is already forfeit. Let's just go and get this over with.
I'm driving. I'm driving. Shut up.
Okay, where do you go?
I'll make it a little bit quicker for you.
Please do.
Not yet.
I would rather you kill me with whatever means you have disposable than what they're going to do to me when they catch me.
I know.
Well, do they know for sure where they can find you?
My sire has me bloodbound. Does that answer your question?
Well, it does somewhat answer my question, but let's see.
His sire
They would-
can find him anywhere.
They
Okay,
would
question.
more specifically, they would need a Tremere to get an exact location.
Okay, well, here's a further question. If he was in torpor, would it be as easy to find him?
No, actually, that's storyteller-wise, that's an iffy one. That that would be based up to my decision.
Okay,
But that's one of those nobody's ever really tested that theory, honestly.
all right, we may test that theory.
Hey,
I
you
may
didn't just
have
kill him. What
A
the
way to save your unlife, if
Torpor
you're
doesn't kill
willing.
him. Torpor just puts him
Yep,
unconscious.
just
fuck? Yeah.
puts him in unconsciousness.
He gave me permission to kill him. Sheesh. That's more than enough for me.
He hasn't given you enough information.
No, he hasn't.
That's the
That
problem. He's been
reminds
very
me of-
careful with it. You notice he's been very careful with his wording for everything.
Oh yeah, that's why
Another-
I'm waiting. But
That
once we're done, I have permission to kill him, so.
You have to get the evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
we have
him
to
telling
get
you
that.
something could be anything. You know how quickly.
Yeah, and
eventually-
Giovanna won't even let you kill him just for that. Dante was very clear that we had to have evidence.
Plus, the
That-
venture
this
could
is
easily.
why-
The venture would easily turn around and go, "We don't know what he's talking about. He's,
Yep.
he's been giving us issues for a while now."
Yeah, they're kind of on the same level. They're mind games.
Oh yeah. Hardcore mind.
Mind disciplines.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather deal with the Bruja, but hey.
Now you know why I have dominate and presence.
Okay, so where do
Facts.
you take him, Cole? Since you're driving.
I don't know. I'm just a bodyguard. I'm driving
Yes.
circles.
Well, I was gonna say earlier, Vera asked Giovanna where she wants to go. I will be like,
I don't know.
you just had a random place for us to go just earlier. We could go back there.
And I don't want his people following me there.
Well, then we're gonna have to find another place to go.
To be
Or we
honest,
could
I
just
just-
keep driving around.
Hey, Cole, are there cameras and listening devices in this car?
It's not my car.
in Kristoff's, no, there's never been. It's his baby. He
No.
takes care of that fucking
I
thing.
didn't take this car. What the
That
fuck?
was not a like that's she knows whose car it is. That's why she's like, is there listening devices? Like, hey, hello, we are somewhere we can talk to him.
That's true. Just have to drive around the city.
Okay,
That's what
so
I'm doing in circles.
We're not going to one particular place. We're constantly moving.
Yeah, it would be a hard.
They don't know where any of us are going, so
And I'll drive to South America, whatever.
Okay, you
Let's
can
say-
drive around DC the rest of the night.
Yeah.
works.
okay.
Here's your chance to ask questions, but how about we take another quick break since we
Yeah.
took one a little early.
Perfect.
Smoke, bathroom, whatever, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Just waiting on Holly. And by the way, Cole and Vera, since you guys aren't focusing on Arthur too much, are you guys keeping an eye out since you did say you guys were going to be followed?
Of course.
Yeah, that's specifically what I've been doing. Is
Okay.
trying to keep an eye out.
Every so often, both of you can swear there's one car or another seeming to go the same way you guys are. They're subtle about it, and they kind of blend in with traffic at times. But yeah, you guys definitely have a feeling you're being followed.
Figured they'd be tailing him. As soon as I saw that other car. And he said there were going to be other tails, too.
Mhm.
So does staking induce torpor?
Mhm.
Okay,
As long as you stake them through the heart.
good, good.
Stake them anywhere else, you're just causing pain.
Right. No need for unnecessary cruelty. Or is there? No, Vera kind of wants to avoid this guy getting killed, though. Because she did say that she would try to protect him if he told us the truth.
Cole, are you being very careful about what areas of DC you're going through? Since you're just driving around. Or are you just, fuck it, I'm just going to drive around, I don't care where I go.
Very much. Unless I'm told
Okay.
otherwise.
Okay. Alright.
That's what I prefer. I mean, you know what I prefer, but hey.
Just asking. I just need to know.
I know, I know.
Okay, so you just drive around in generic. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm surprised. There's actually one place you could take him where very little harm could come to him.
Back to the Vox, considering it's Elysium.
Bingo. I mean, demons don't follow that rule, but the other kindred could not touch him.
Yeah.
And they have plenty of rooms.
I'm going to... Let's see.
Well, Holly's not that good. I was just
Can I get in
making
touch?
you guys think.
No, I was thinking of doing that.
Can you get in touch with?
Dante via phone?
Yes, you have his contact information.
Okay. I will take a few moments to text him and be like, we found someone with information, and we're driving around the city with him. We're clearly being followed, though.
You get a response back. Watch yourself. You're more than welcome to bring him here to the box if you think it'll be safer.
Not a bad idea. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll bring that up when Holly gets back.
What you do? Fall in?
It's been a little while.
There she is.
I'm here. Yeah.
We
Was,
thought you fell in or something.
Okay.
Oh, you are okay, huh?
Yep.
That's good.
Good.
All right. Specifically, Cole's just driving around DC right now.
Yep.
Because
Giovanna.
nobody told him where to go.
Right.
Giovanna, you know we could go back to the Vox, since it's Elysium.
We could.
Kendra couldn't touch him there.
We can't touch him either. Do we?
We can talk to him, but we can't touch him.
Well, our
Safe
job
zone.
is to talk to him.
It's a neutral ground for everybody.
That's your
Yep.
preference.
The only catch is demons do not regard Kendra.
That's true.
That's the only catch, but be a lot harder to get away with anything in a very public, very crowded place such as that.
Yes.
I'm sure demons aren't that loved by vampires or whatnot.
No.
He has quite a few
Demons are
vampires
pretty-
going after him then if he does anything there.
Yeah, he would be stupid. I mean, he may follow you guys in, but
Oh, yeah, of course.
try anything.
Okay.
Sure how
Well,
strong he is.
go back there then. That's
Okay, I'll call you. Hear them say, "Let's go to the box."
Alright. I'll go to
go.
the
I'm
box.
like, it's about fucking time you picked a place. I'm running out of gas.
Right?
I'm
kidding.
pushing this car.
I am damn sure not getting out and pushing.
There's
you
like,
won't
God
know what
damn
happened
it.
to this back seat. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Might want to get that reupholstered, Cole.
You guys,
It's not my car.
actually get back to the box.
Okay.
Not my car.
Park in public parking or the back lot?
Well, we're allowed to use the back lot, so why not? Hey.
You're just scars, yeah. Now you definitely are.
Mhm.
I'm debating. Because both have their benefits.
Sure.
It's your car. You park it wherever the fuck you want to park
Not my
it.
car! We keep
Since
saying
you're
that.
driving, technically you're driving. Well, whoever's
Okay.
car it is, you're still driving it. So
Yeah, that's
you
okay, fair
ultimately
enough.
have to say where you park.
Yeah. Let's keep it quiet for now, I guess. Let's go to the
Okay.
back.
To the back lot. Okay.
I don't want to make a statement yet.
That same car that you saw pick up the gentleman from the corner, you see them actually pass by the turn to come in. They just
Yeah.
pass by.
And
Of course.
yeah, well, while we're getting him in, I am going to watch.
Okay. Well, they
Yep.
don't have access to get into the back lot, so they'd have to come in.
All right. Yep.
Which is good because they can't carry weapons in.
Yep. And
Yeah, no. Oh.
and we probably have access to more places than they do.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys get him in just fine. Where do you go?
I say to the guards, we'll need a room.
Basement.
About 100 of them in the basement.
So she just said
Perfect.
basement.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
It looks at you like you should already know this.
Giovanna
Oh,
knows.
yeah, right.
She said basement.
So we
You
go to
guys-
the basement.
Yeah, you guys get in, go to one of the basement levels. Pick a random room and everybody parks in there. This won't hold him. You see Arthur just looking
Wow.
at you.
Why demons? What business could you possibly have with demons?
A
That would
deal,
cause him to want to hurt. Well,
a deal made long ago.
With him or someone else?
With him in particular. And that's what Arthur is telling you.
I was going to have been some a higher upper even than Sasha. So, who knows?
I didn't make the deal. I'm just unfortunately guilt by association.
who made the deal?
Figure it out. If I'm guilt by association, who could have made the deal?
Your sire?
Quite obvious. Hmm.
My grandsire to be technical, but yes.
Okay.
We've all been
Original Primogen.
we've all been screwed.
Does your grandsire reside outside the city?
He now resides on a spaceship.
Way to dodge a bullet on his part.
Yeah. There's a
Why
lot
do you
to
think he
do.
left?
Now you're like, that makes a lot more sense for the venture. Usually they'd want to stay.
He
Pussy.
Oh
silly
yeah.
person.
Good point. Good point, Holly. So,
All right, to answer your question that I tried to avoid as much as possible, but still answer part of it. We want Pentex because of, yes, their shady dealings, and because of, yes, what they get in. Looks at you, Vamp.
Something specific.
Their ability to genetically manipulate certain species to make them more compliant, yet still resilient and nasty.
Still functionable.
Specifically, which
Shifters.
Shifters.
you could have your own little army of werewolves.
Their main target has been shifters.
yes. So you want to get
However,
involved in
we
that.
do hear they are branching out.
Oh, lovely.
And you want the hands-on on that.
Not by choice, no. Again, I'm just the middleman. I, unfortunately, am the one who's going to take the fall no matter what. Will you be able to prove anything else? No. I guarantee right now my sire and the rest of the venture and everybody else involved are already putting all the paperwork to point it directly at me.
Yep.
As I told you, I'm a walking final death target.
Yeah. Well, I done my say. Go watch out. Welcome to stay next night.
And the other meetings were to discuss the overthrow of Dante.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
Walk out on a good part. What?
Who else was involved?
Most of the
Besides
Bruja,
them.
of course. Some of the Torador. We have a few Tremere, not a lot.
Well, hearing those last two, I want to go in. If you're dead anyway, might give me some names. More specific.
And maybe Walking Dead. I'm not stupid.
Oh, I thought you were.
I will tell you plans, I will not tell you people.
Darn it.
Assuming I manage to somehow get out of this with my unlight still intact, I'd like to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Well, I can assure you won't.
The important thing is we know where to start looking.
Huh?
Oh, I might want to tell you one other little minor detail that you might want to keep in mind. In order to get the kind of assistance we would need to do the kind of overthrow, we've also made some other back alley deals.
Such as?
Spot.
Hmm. Are these Sabat within the city?
No, actually, they're keeping their profiles low. The ones we have made deals with have always been outside the city. Hence our numerous trips.
Of course.
I find it strange that someone who is so dedicated to the Camarilla would actively work with the Sabbat.
We're not stupid. The numbers are not with us.
That makes sense.
And the one who's keeping an eye on me will ensure that the Sabbat keep their word. He made them sign a blood pact.
And what's their end of the deal?
They help us take the city. We give them a small part of the city to rule as their own.
That's gonna work out fine.
They stay on their side, we stay on ours.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I'll be that as it may.
Hence the blood pact. He didn't buy it either.
Yeah.
But the blood pact ensures that the Sabbats stay where they're supposed to, or else they risk his wrath. And believe me, I don't care how much of a devout follower you are, whatever deity you choose. When you see a demon in his true form, you tend to listen.
Not something I want to deal with.
Goddamn camera.
They set you up in Paris.
I know.
No.
And they set the shifters up in Paris. They wanted that war. They didn't realize how much sway Cash had. They won't make that mistake again.
No.
My recommendation, next time your ghoul goes missing, chalk them up as a loss. It'd be better than what they have planned. They know your weakness, now that Kristoff is gone, is your ghoul. They will use that to their advantage. They also knew they wouldn't have a chance if they tried to get Kristoff. They may be crazy, they're not stupid enough to risk the entire Asimite clan.
I guess. Like too much soon, but
If you recall, Giovanna, one of the first things Cash did when he became Prince is kick Pentex out.
Yeah.
That was the other deal we had with them. They get their building back.
So were they going to provide you with material aid in this overthrow?
Yes and no. It was more to keep an eye on the Sabbat than it was anything else.
That makes sense.
Because blood pact or not, we knew they were going to try and find a way around it.
Yeah, those Sabbat are some shady fuckers.
You know they're shady when even Pentex doesn't fucking trust them.
That's the smart thing to do. Not trust
But the
them.
alliance Cash had with the shifters unfortunately makes things a lot more complicated, which is why I couldn't say much.
Of course.
Word gets out that the Venture are working with Pentex. There wouldn't be a place we could hide that the shifters wouldn't find us.
No, they're
Our
quite
clan is
persistent.
our clan is scattered throughout the world. There are places where we don't have much of a stronghold, and that the only reason we haven't died is because we don't piss off the shifters. Yet. Working with Pentex would pretty much screw us.
Giovanna, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and tell Dante what we found out so far.
That was gonna be my maneuver if you didn't. I was just gonna go grab him and say, "Listen in on this conversation," so he actually can hear some of it.
That's a good idea.
As you get to Dante's office, just as you're about to knock, come in, Vera.
I enter.
Are you gonna tell me to listen in?
That might be of benefit to you.
Flip a switch, part of his bookcase shifts up. You see a screen. It's got Giovanna and Arthur sitting in it.
Oh, well, perfect.
See him hit the button. You can actually hear sound.
So you caught what's going on with them in regards to Pentex and the overthrow.
Again, the problem is it's still all his word against theirs.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how we can prove this.
It's going to be very hard.
Well,
But the contacts they have, that's an impressive list of enemies getting bigger. Cash, give me a few numbers I can call. I'll see what I can do about finding a way around things. You just keep him talking, find out any more information that you can.
Will do. Thanks. And I'll go back downstairs and tell Giovanna that, yep, Dante is already well aware of what we're talking about.
That shouldn't. Why
Why
does that not surprise me? Why does that not?
Ja, befördert.
What do you do, Cole, while they're trying to figure out what else to ask?
No idea, I just stand there.
Okay.
I'm kill him, so might as well stand outside.
Okay.
Keep guard,
What else?
I don't know.
What else do you guys ask him? I mean, he's given you probably most of what he knows.
Right.
I'm going to ask if there's any records of these deals, any physical artifact of the blood contract.
Just the contract itself, which he carries on him. At least I think he carries it on. I don't know. I don't know how they operate. I just know he forced the Sabbat to sign it in their own blood. And he told them straight up, if they violate the contract, their unlives are forfeit.
Oh gosh. Vera looks deeply pained by this because
right?
she's thinking, oh, is the only way we're going to find proof is to fight a demon? Because that doesn't sound good. Beings of immense power.
Right.
Cole, after a short time, you see a guy approaching you down the hallway. You just came out of the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
You must be Cole.
Who's asking?
Really? You can't just say, yes, I'm Cole. I already know you are, so you could just say, yes, I'm Cole. Now, then you can ask who's asking.
You already know, why do you ask? But okay. I'm Cole. Who's asking?
Thank you. God, can't anybody just fucking be polite around here? Dante called me. Said he might need some particular assistance with a current situation he has.
Hmm.
You can call me Seamus.
Seamus. Love the
Right,
car.
buddy. Oh, fuck's sake.
Can I go inside now?
You wanna go inside here? Talk with Arthur.
No, I want to fucking stand out here and bullshit with you.
Hey,
Go around in
you be my
circles.
guest. I'm just making sure. My guest.
Yes, I want to go. Okay.
Whatever you want.
Well, I figure you look like you're guarding the door. I figured I'd at least ask before I just walked in.
Oh no. If you had walked,
Trying to have manners, Jesus.
if you had walked towards the door, I would have passed the sign anyway.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Hey,
not looking for you.
the door opens, Giovanna and Vera. Arthur kind of looks up. See a guy enter. Why does everything
Hello?
always happen in some small ass room? Hi, Giovanna, right? And Vera, right? You must be Arthur.
Who's
Yes.
asking?
That's
And you are. Giovanna extends her hand, and you
Oh,
are.
that's closer to being polite than your friend upstairs, friend outside. My name is Seamus. Dante called me, said you had a particular problem that you might need my assistance on. I tend to deal with certain situations that are beyond your limits.
Oh. The demon?
Yes. Although we prefer the term fallen. He looks at you.
I
Vera just
apologize.
raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, that's what she's like, I apologize. She doesn't know another term for him. She's using the term she knows.
But yeah, demon will work. It's okay. Most of us don't get upset about it. We expect it. If y'all knew the real history, you might think twice about seeing us as such bad guys. Although most of us now kind of are pissy. Actually, a lot of us are pissy. But wouldn't you be if you were stuck in hell and the only way you had to get out was to climb through every layer of hell to get to the surface, only to find out the only way you can actually take a corporeal form is to take a freshly dead corpse and become its, parasite.
I'm sure I'd be just as ecstatic as you guys are.
Yeah, most of us come up with an attitude.
It does sound extremely pleasant.
Fucking sucks ass. And the one problem we have is that you can't actually kill us.
Well,
The most you can do is destroy the body we're in. We go back down to hell, which makes us even more pissed. Then we have to crawl our happy ass back up. Because believe me, that trip is not fun, even for us. Royally sucks ass, and why does he look like, even though he's a vampire, he's about to piss himself?
Are you talking about...
He points right at Arthur. Yeah, Arthur looks like, even for a vampire, he's like pale white.
Can I use Dominate on him and just calm, relax?
Okay, he does, yeah. Okay, oh, that's better. Why does everybody get that way when they find out what I am? Jesus.
It's
If I
because
was here to... Are you serious? If I was here to kill you, you'd be dead. Let's keep it at that. I mean, I know that. I'm sorry.
Come on, it's not like Giovanna was about to piss herself. She just apologized for being like, demon. Sorry.
Okay.
Vera just thinks this is fascinating.
Right?
From what I was told, the demon that made whatever contract, made the blood contract. There are ways around it. And I'm going to give the spot credit, not that I do much often, because, well, they're not the brightest. However, the true black hand that runs them, they're, of course, to be contended with. And yes, they do still exist, just so you know. I know I'm just throwing their dirty laundry out there, but I don't fucking care.
Pleasant.
Blood contracts. Well, yeah, there are a lot of ways around it. I'd actually have to see the contract itself to know exactly how to counter it, but there's an easy He looks over to Arthur. Do you happen to know his true name? No. That can be a problem.
Do you think Victor would know his true name?
Seems possible.
Maybe, I don't know. Just because you guys don't know, I'll tell you right now. Very rarely do we ever let anybody know our true name. What a lot of people don't understand is once they know your true name, and believe me, you guys even have true names whether you know it or not.
Names have power.
Once they know your true name, they have power over you. They can control you whether you want to or not. Hence why we don't exactly give it out. There are others of my kind who do know each other's true names, and it becomes fun when we decide to piss each other off. There are also what we call the Earthbound. Believe me, you better hope these guys stay in their ground. They're really pissy.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, they were, didn't quite make the trip all the way down to hell, so they got stuck.
Part way through. Ugh.
And they have all the pure power and rage that you can imagine us demons actually having. And they ultimately want to destroy the whole place and bring the gates of heaven crashing down. I will tell you, yes, God does exist. Yes, he's a prick.
Yes, he's a prick.
Wait, he doesn't do that.
He doesn't actually like humans, ironically, because he created them. Yeah, technically left it up to us, but that's for something. Tried to kill y'all once, you fuckers survived. It really pissed him off. Now he does all kinds of nasty shit just to make you hate your existence. Although I gotta give him credit for Kane, that was kind of a cool twist. Ironic. I could go into details about our history, but it's boring. Just know that a lot of us stood up for you. We got screwed. Anybody who sided with Lucifer got kicked down. We were called fallen, demon, blah, blah. He made up this big bullshit lie saying that we were trying to destroy you. We weren't. We were trying to actually save you. Because he thought you guys no longer should be around. He really doesn't like you guys, honestly. But, okay. Let me do some digging, see what I can find out through my channels, which are a little more powerful. There are a few things I can do that can hint at to what he's really planning. Because I can tell you right now, he could give a shit less about your politics.
He doesn't.
You're going to take this the wrong way, and honestly, there's no way to put it. You are peons. You are beneath him. Think about it. We were once angels. Supreme power. Now we're demons. We still have the power, but there's a catch. The best way to get at a demon is to find his followers. Contrary to popular belief, yes, we do have followers. It's where we gain most of our power from. The more followers he has, the more power he has. Start taking out his followers, you're going to piss him off enough, and he's going to come find you. Trust me. I don't think you guys want to get into a war with him, because we can pull out some pretty nasty tricks. However, you see him walk over, he starts just writing weird symbols and stuff on the wall. That, once he finishes, that should keep him from being able to locate your Arthur here. However, he has to stay in this room now. Sorry. I can't do it around the whole fucking place. This thing's huge.
Well, Arthur, do you have anything else that you could tell us that would help? Did you get to see the contract?
It was written on an old parchment. Yeah, they all are. Come on, let's. It looks like he already had the contract written up. Smart man. I would have done that too. Have
Look
actually.
over at. Do you think you could remember it?
He said some things. I didn't really catch a lot of it. I just know that he specifically had the leader of the Sabbat we were talking to sign it with his own blood. The Sabbat's blood, not his, right? Yeah. Okay. Just had to clear that up. There are ways we can get around stuff that way too.
Who was this Sabbat leader?
She just called herself Sasha.
Hmm.
We don't know if that's her real name or whatever.
Giovanna, do you think there's a way that you could help force his memory of what the contract was?
Um,
Out of character, I'm thinking use some dominate to make him auto-write it. I don't know if that would fucking work, but
is
that's
that a
what he was
dominate
thinking.
power? I don't think that's a dominate power. Good thing I'm on the dominate page in the book because that's what I was last using.
Well, I just didn't know. Creative use. That might work.
That might be dementation.
Technically, I think dominate. You can only do like 1 or 2 words to.
That's level 1. That's level 1. I
haven't looked at that here. I usually use dominate.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, that's the power, basically the power of suggestion. It's not the forgetful mind. No, I think that actually is oh god. Or is it Auspex? I think there is a level of Auspex that allows you to do that. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about though.
Oh, I wasn't even sure if it was a thing. It does exist? Okay.
It is a thing.
There, yeah. I think it actually does
I
make.
think it's Auspex or Dementation. I think instead of Dominate.
Let's see. You check Auspex, I'll check dementation.
Really, because I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Dementation now.
Damn you.
Because I have to scroll up through the thing.
No.
No,
No, telepathy won't work.
no.
No, neither will psychic projection. Clairvoyance prediction, no.
I know that there's one, I just can't remember.
Oh, that's pretty wicked. No, there's nothing I see, at least in Auspex, that allows that.
I'm right, that's what I'm like, what the F? I thought there was one. Maybe it's... No, not. Maybe it's Presence.
Checking now. Red gaze.
I can't remember. I know there's one. Maybe I'm wrong.
Wow.
I know there's a high enough level of aspects where you can make people remember. That's the thing.
I just looked. I didn't see it.
Oh God.
I'll look
This is
again.
no, I think it's level 4 or 5. I know it's high level.
Okay. You're thinking telepathy level 4.
I have it.
But basically, you don't force them to do it. Basically, what you're doing is you're reading the target's deepest thoughts.
Alright.
That works
Which,
still.
yeah, which in a sense would, yeah, that would be what you're doing.
Or no, I don't have Auspex 4. I have Auspex 3 at lead. It's dementation 4. So no, I don't have the means.
Animalism 6 can do that. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, I have Dominate 5. I could, like, project myself in there and try to figure it out, potentially, I guess, because I'd be in his state of being, technically, but it's kind of creepy.
Right.
I'm just saying. I could do it.
If you can give it a try, I guess.
Okay, hold on. I have to get back to the Dominate page. I fancy that. Let's see. That's one way to try to get into his head, actually be in him.
When you get a chance, Holly, not right now, but when you get a chance, check out Auspex level 9.
Oh God.
Pretty fucking wicked. I gotta give credit.
Yeah.
And technically, if you want to look later, Jesse, you can.
I was gonna say.
It's pretty fucking wicked, I got to admit. Nothing like having a discipline that does not require any roll.
I could put myself in there and then try to be in his body and force him to remember. In some sense of the way. In some sense. Unless someone else has Dominate and can just be like, remember, and use it on me in his body, I don't know. Though I could just use Dominate and say, remember.
That's basically what I was going for, anyway.
Wait a second.
Technically, yeah, that would actually kind of...
I'm just reading that city.
Oh, hold on. Try Dominate level 3.
The Forgetful Mind? I thought that's how you wipe people's mind.
Could use
Read
it
it.
in reverse, though.
Read it carefully. The very first line. After capturing the subject's gaze, the vampire delves into the subject's memories, stealing or recreating them at his whim.
Ooh.
I can steal it. I can steal it.
Nicely
Yeah.
done.
I can. Yes, I can. I knew there was a way to do it one way or the other. I was just getting it wrong.
Nice.
May alter the subject's mind only slightly, quite effective for eliminating memories of the victim meeting or being fed upon, or utterly undo the victim's memories of the past. The degree of detail used has a direct bearing on how strongly the new memories take hold. Goddamn.
So I could take that memory from him and he won't remember it. Basically.
Okay, here's the
If
fun
you
part.
steal it, he doesn't remember it.
Here's the catch.
Oh. Okay.
You have to, in a sense, replace it with another memory, from what I'm gathering. Like it says, a simplistic or incomplete false memory crumbles much more quickly than does one with more attention to detail. Their example is for the incomplete false memory. You went to the movies last night. Obviously it's pretty generic. But if you put in their head, you thought about texting your girlfriend while you were in line at the new movie theater, but you knew you'd have turned your phone off once you got inside. You liked the movie well enough, but the plot seemed weak. Basically, the more information you put into the, false memory, the better off it is.
Right.
Good thing that writing stuff is Holly's specialty. IRL, that is.
Oh God, well, let's see. It depends on how many successes I have.
And it does say it's a relatively simple matter to rifle through a victim's psyche and rip out the memories of the previous night without knowing what the subject did that evening. Doing so leaves a gap in the victim's mind, however, a hole that can give rise to further problems down the road. The kindred may describe new memories, but these recollections seldom have the same degree of realism the subject's original thoughts had. As such, this power isn't always completely effective. The victim may remember being bitten, but believe it to be an animal attack, so on and so forth. You get the idea.
Right, so...
Greater memories may return in pieces as dreams or through sensory triggers like a familiar odor or spoken phrase. Even so, months or years may pass before the subject regains enough of her lost memories to make sense of the fragments.
Right.
Well, this might make this guy less
I don't think
scared.
he's going to care if I'm trying to steal this memory from him, so I'm not too worried about giving him an extreme replacement here.
Wow. That is interesting. And depending on the number of successes, depends on what you can do.
Exactly, that's why I was like,
Yeah. Jesus. 5 successes. Can reconstruct entire
Because
periods of subject's life. Holy shit.
Yeah. Even if it's just a single memory and it lasts a day, the replacement memory can be... Oh, God. Oh, my God. My sire caught me dancing on top of our building in a tutu. He's drunk off human blood. Crap.
Nice.
I can't believe I did that. No. No.
In a tutu.
Well, I guess it's worth a shot on trying to pull it out.
Okay, then it would be with subterfuge and the difficulty is equal to the target's current willpower.
And what's his willpower?
6.
Okay. Crap. What's subterfuge? Okay, so I got 8. Huh. My wit's specialty is evasion. Does this count evasive memories? No. Just
No.
kidding. I had to try.
No, what you're doing does not come in. It's not an evasive memory. You're just. I mean, you're just trying.
I know. Well, it doesn't matter because I have.
God damn.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Basically. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5 successes.
Already enough. Yeah. Okay.
I can reconstruct entire periods of his life.
Yes, you can. Basically, you pull out the memory. What do you plant in its place?
Hmm.
Are you pulling out the entire meeting during that time, or are you just pulling out the, specifically the what he remembers of the contract?
Oh.
I will tell you, if you are taking the whole meeting, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. Because then you're going to have to develop a very good story.
What if you steal all the memories but put in the same one?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
It
I
never
mean-
says I can't give him the same one back.
That's very true. It doesn't say you can't do that.
And it's not like I necessarily want him to forget what he knows. He's just
You
having
just want
a
to be
hard
able to
time
recall it
remembering.
in detail.
Yeah. I want to be able to recall it into detail, so yeah. Why not? That's actually a great idea.
Okay. So you steal the complete memory of the meeting. And now you see. What the fuck did I name that other demon?
It started with an S, I think.
Wasn't that Sasha?
No, it wasn't Sasha. That was the spot.
Oh.
It's that demon's hand. The one on the corner, goddammit.
You called that one Sasha. He was like in the middle with
Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Well, then I just remember.
At least the guy in the middle of that group was Sasha.
Oh, yeah, that's the name he was going by. You do see that demon in his true form in that memory. Yeah, you could see why he would scare the crap out of people.
Yeah.
You do remember seeing the contract as he unrolls it and, turns it so the other Sasha can sign it.
Yeah.
Right.
God, I really gotta think of better names. These are just two of the same name and at the same time. That just, I should have thought of that clear. But
Yeah,
okay, that
Sasha
works.
for demon is pretty good, to be honest.
What you do recall of it, yeah, he didn't actually get to see a lot of the wording. He just saw that it was written in some kind of weird script, and that he just had Sasha sign it, and you specifically see Sasha pricking her finger with a knife and signing with her finger.
Okay.
You do remember as soon as she finished signing, he turned it back, he looked at it, he kind of smiled, and you actually could see a brief glow from where the signature was, and then he just rolls it up.
I'll relay everything that I have
So
seen.
it sounds like a standard blood contract, but that's the problem. We have to find the wording. You don't remember most of it. Shit, that's gonna suck. That means I'm gonna have to go get it. Ugh. Pain in the ass.
Does sound like Sasha would be the one to ask about that, which is trouble.
I'll deal with the demon aspect thing. You worry about the vampire politics.
Back to square one.
Yeah. But still, unfortunately, even if I do get the contract, which will be fun if I do, knowing most demons the way I do, being one helps. We're going to put it in our own language, so only another demon would be able to understand it. But even then, some of us have developed our own unique language. It's like a offshoot of demonic, which is really fun.
Great.
Oh boy.
So I'll see what I can do. If I find it, I'll see if I can't translate it the best I can. But it probably is not the proof you're looking for. that's just going to prove that that there was some bot member signing a contract with demons. Doesn't really help you much unless I can find that the wording very specifically says in particular cases. So it'd literally have to say, I'm gathering from what Dante explained to me, it would have to be very specific about overthrowing the current prince of BC.
Mm-hmm.
That's trouble then.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll see what I can do. I'm not promising anything, but I'll see what I can do, see if I can't figure out something. I'll talk to a few other of my contacts, whisper a few things to higher powers. Alright, well, let me go get started on that. And I'll get back to you as soon as I do. Alright, he walks up. Arthur just looks at you too. So, from what I gather, I'm stuck here.
You're safe, though.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
You said it couldn't be done.
I didn't know you all had demon contacts.
That
Giovanni
isn't handy.
thinking, I didn't either, but...
Holy shit, neither did I.
Right? So she's like,
No, I
I'm
didn't.
just keep that to myself.
Cole, what do you do? Instead of just,
I was
wonderful.
called upstairs, right?
Yeah, you said you made your way upstairs.
Yeah, to Dante, because he needed me or something.
What? No.
Oh, Dante said to him he needed him.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was
Mhm.
misunderstood.
I thought he
I
said
was like,
he
what? No.
No.
Oh.
No. So, I mean, you could just stand outside the door the whole time if you want.
Well, I guess I'll just go see Dante anyway, and if there's anything specific for me to do from where am I?
Okay. Right now his focus is purely on finding out, what's going on and squashing it. He says he's holding a few contracts for you, so as soon as you're done with that, he'll give them to you. But right now he wants you to focus purely on that.
Okay.
He does say you're getting paid for it, so.
Okay, I'll head back down. I guess.
What?
Walking back and forth, all of us.
Alright. Well, it is 1 o'clock. I unfortunately have to be at work at 11, so I am going to stop it there. That way it gives you a lot of time to really think about what you want to do,
Yeah, I think
Which
we're going
next
to need
steps
to
are.
think about
Let's
this.
leave Arthur to sleep in his demon protection salt circle thing. And
Protection salt circle. No, Seamus wrote strange things on the wall. They glowed, and then they just kind of disappeared. So it looks like a
you knew what I meant.
but no, yeah,
His little room.
Yeah, his little corner of the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. 8 XP for everybody.
Ooh.
And we did have a viewer off and on during this. I don't know who it was. If it was anybody familiar, just someone who's on my list, because I apparently have a bunch of people on my Google list I'm not aware of.
Good God.
That happens.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stick around, stay tuned, and have a good night.